What the fuck happened then?
त्यही त खोइ
What's the scenario? सुकिएको छ स्ट्रिम हुँदैछ म्याच भएको छैन
भएको छैन स्टार्ट गरे नि हुन्छ
My mission is to
wait
protect
wait
Your team
lives.
is banning.
where the fuck is that close?
Just started रहेछ ओके द स्ट्रिम has started
युना बहिनी कहाँ छ फेरि एफएन गरिरहेको छ त
Let's fight to our heart's
Let me
content.
undeafen her.
Your team is picking.
Can I undeafen her?
Only love and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
picking.
रेफ्री चाहियो भने भन्नुहोस् न
Muscle of iron.
You know, you are up here.
Chose me to vanquish the
Your team is
shadows
picking.
that
हजुर
claim
रेफ्री
this
चाहियो
world.
भन्ने भन्नुहोस् ल
Okay. Justin, you know you're up. Fast.
Acha.
Does the stream started? I can't see anything live though. Acha, okay, let's start.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, do we need to join the lobby or?
Wait. Are you guys not in the lobby?
No,
No.
it seems like already they're in the draft phase. Oh,
in this galaxy.
Okay, it seems some technical issue has taken place and we are not
already
in the
4
lobby.
bans.
Kudos.
Mighty Oaks from Little
Your
Kudos.
team is
Last thing, can you
picking.
just mute the? Can you just mute the caster's voice, please, if you can?
Let's go. Your team is banning.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is banning.
When the body suffers,
Your team
the
is
spirit
banning.
blooms.
Test. Alpha is
Your
online.
team is banning.
Among the planes exists
Your
the
team is
equilibrium,
picking.
which I was made for.
This time,
Your
the choice
team
is mine.
picking.
I am more than a weapon. Even the strongest of currents
Your
fail to
team
claim
is
me.
picking.
is like blood.
And
Okay.
And cast करते रहो, cast करते रहो.
Am I streaming? Like, am I audible? Am I streaming?
yeah,
You'll
you are
be heard in
streaming.
the stream.
Just go in the game now.
Do I have to on my voice or not?
No. Turn it off and go to game. No way.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Hello guys, welcome to Vortex of Legend, and this is Switch Stage Day 5 between National Zougang versus LCF L2, and all the draft phase has already done, guys. Do let us know which team you guys are supporting. But so far, if you look at the draft, the Bane is going as a Hyper, and the Roamer, it is the Belric, it seems, and Chippy is the Roamer, which is going with the Carmilla as well as the Cathode combo they are doing, and also with the Suyu Hyper. And also on the casters deck, it is me, J4 Justin. Along with me, it is none other than Yuina. Hello, Yuina. Okay, I guess she is not audible. But yeah, we will continue the thing. And with that, so far the game has begun. And it seems like Julian is sent to the EXP lane. He's rocking the Kurapika skin though, but also if you look at the mid lane, the Sicilian is kind of overextended. It seems like he's getting killed in the situation, and boom, first blood has been popped by LCFL2, it seems. Okay, and seems like Team LCF is leading a little bit, but also the turtle is coming, so Team National Zougang have to be ready for it. But the way a fight has begun already, Juliet is kind of in a trouble. Belric, there is no Romeo to protect her, and it will be the Chippy Xavier going with the flicker and will make sure that Belric will not survive in the fight. Wow, what a great fight. But with that, they are already proceeding towards the turtle. And LCFL2, they are already in the lead, so let's see what happens next. Okay. It seems like both of the teams, they don't want to engage and get a fight, but look at that. No way, but the Hyper of Team National Zougang has been taken down, and Avatar of Garden has been popped, catching 2 people in the fight, and it will be Julian that will be taken down, while the Xavier as well as GPP will make sure that Julian goes down in the fight. Sicilian coming with a bad face, and great stun coming off from the Xavier will make sure he doesn't survive of that overextension, and with that, LCF-L2 leading by 6 kills, and also the turtle will also they will fall inside their hand, and so far LCF is rocking the early game of the game. Okay, and if you look at the goal lane, oh look at that overextension of the Erythral will make sure she didn't go down, and with that she will be running off with a bare minimum of HP. That could have been fatal, because if the Beatrix got farmed up, she could be menaceful for the opponent team as well, so they have to be really careful, and also they do not want to throw the lead, to be honest. Okay, Deadly Catch has been pogged, will make sure Zaki has been taken down. Hello, Yuna. Welcome back.
Oh my god, it seems like there's one from both of the teams and the top has this down on the bottom and to see that he's coming in and trying to get some kills but he wasn't able to, so like she will be falling back.
That's right. And they should. I mean, they have 2 kills for now. But look at that. No way. Julian, she's trying to melt the Gather down, but he will be using a defensive Avatar of Guardian to escape the situation. What a great play coming from him. But also, Suyu is kind of in pinched-off position, but not so much because the stun of the Xavier is there to make sure that the Bane goes down, and with that, double kill already popped from the side of Team National Zhou. What a great play coming on from both of the players, as Suyu as well as Xavier.
Definitely, and also maybe she is the trouble, but it's at the right time the Parmitai. That the rain has been threatened by the beast.
That's right.
Also, picking up on through the city. Oh my god, Sonia is going in and Sonia is going on through the village and the demon is looking into the trouble. Coming in. Oh my god, but the Bane is looking into the trouble and that's the kill for the Chippy on through that Bane and the Julian needs to fall back, otherwise they just survive in the team, but on to the bottom lane, the Darky has been shut down.
Yeah, great play coming in from LCFL2, but also the Bane deadly catch. I had a feeling that that might be a really clutch moment. Then I realized, nah, he doesn't have that much form to do that, and boom, he will be taken down in the fight without any casualties from LCFL2. What a great play! What a great display of macro, and with that, National Zhou Games is really careful with that, and also he's doing his duty really properly, to be honest. 2 kills and 8 neutral objectives has been taken down. He's taking the map control from his side, and also let's see if they will be contesting for the turtle or not, because the first turtle has been taken down by LCFL2. Let's see if National Zhou Games will be fighting back or not.
Definitely, and we can see that onto the mid lane, the Zero has been shut down, but the Sonia is taking the defense for her, but the second neutral objective goes into the hands of the and we can already see EOG stepping out from the Gather, but Gather is looking into the trouble, and Gather as well as Sonia has been shut down into the riverside. The trade didn't went well out for the team as well.
That's right. Oh, they are slowly but surely doing a comeback, it seems. National Zhou Gang, they knows what they are doing, but also LCFL2, they have to be a little bit careful. The lead they had, they just throw it, but no way! It is Daki that will be taken down by the Bane. National Zhou Gang surely doing a comeback for their team. And it is the Carmilla as well as the Xavier. They are there to protect the tier 2 inhibitor turret, but that won't be enough. But they have to be a little bit more careful from the next time, especially if LCFL2.
Definitely, and we can already see the team making a comeback into this match. You know, the EXO Gang, they got the goal lead as well, around like they have a 2k goal difference between this team, and right now the LCF, you know, the goal laner is making trouble. The Dark isn't able to farm that much real against the business, and you know, she is losing her lane.
That's right, and also the Gatot is gathering some Thunderbolt stacks for himself, but he will be using an Avatar Guardian to accept the situation. But no way, Beatrice is kind of in trouble. The Irithel is going with the ulti, but as soon as he saw the Belric, the discipline came from him, and she will be retreating. That's a really nice move. That shows how disciplined they are. And with that, Julian is giving the vision for the team, but there is no the mage is not there, so it might be lethal for the team. But now he is tanky like anything, and he is playing really aggressive, it seems. But he should be using the rest of the plan, and with that, no, that's not enough. The Suyu will be sure to get, and the delicate has been popped already. Samiko is there to make sure Chippy doesn't escape the situation. Look at the Suyu trying to get the kill into the Beatrix, but no, he will be punished for the overextension by the Sicilian. And with that, Team National Zhou Gang won the trade by 1-2.
Oh my god, that was good. It is on their belly. Another team was a one liner, but LCF were not even in a good position to take this fight, and the trade went wrong, and we can always say the date is catch, and you know they are on the first slot. Last is trying to get that, they won't be able to get this.
That's a big question. Let's see. They already taken out the Lord, it seems, but team LCF L2, I guess they are slowly but surely losing their grip, so they have to be a little bit more careful. Or maybe they just want to challenge National Zougang for the best of 3. That's why they are letting them win, because they have missed the first match, guys. And so it's the score is so far 1-0, so 1 for LCF. So I think they have the strategy to let them win this one, so that it will be 1-1-1, and they want to challenge them for a best of 3 match. But so far the Elemental Lord has been walking from the mid lane, and also Daki is really clever at his point. He is making sure that the minions doesn't sink out pretty well, and then he gets already popped.
Yes, we can see another fight coming. Also, first used by the Carmina. The Lord is there. Oh my god, but it's trouble. And the bishop is doing that kill on to the. Oh my god, that's the double the bottom bridges. And the double happening. That's down to Sonia. And only the. This is here to defend this. But the team has been shut down. And the Lord has been defended by the team LCM.
That's right, great defense, but they will lose 3 members of their team, and with that, Team National Zougang, they're surely doing a comeback, and with that, looking at the lead, already almost 5k goal lead from the side for Team National Zougang, and they knows what they are doing, they knows what they have to do to get the win for this match, so that they can challenge LCFL2 for the next best of 3 match. That's really crazy. And with that, if we look at the builds, I believe Gatot stacks must be higher, so also the Aerithel have to be a little bit more careful, especially because the Deadly Catch might be catching her, and with the trade and the late game spike she might be dealing in the late game, that could be stopped, so they have to be a little bit more careful on her part. And with that, Gatot already in the blue buff area to give some vision, but a fight already began. It seems Avatar Garden has been popped, and along with the Deadly Catch is there to keep some CC for his teammate. But the Wrath is there, but that's not enough, because Wits will be making sure that Julia doesn't run out of the situation. So far, no casualty is coming in from LCF L2, but Team National Zougang, they will not hold back. Sanguine Claw did miss by a little bit of space, but let's see if Team National Zougang, they are playing really very safe. What you want to say on that, Yuina?
I mean, that team fight, though the Belleric uses ultimate, but Gatot got the AOG to interrupted him, and also the Carmina came in, and the damage provided by the Daki and as well as Suyo. Because of that, the Juliet was shut down, but still the damage coming from the Bane, the Deadly Catch totally taking down their HPs, half of them. That's really crazy right now, and you can see the second Lord is in the reverse side. The team next gang is for the Lord, and also the Lord put into their hands. The Suyo wasn't able to take this Lord from them.
It seems like another Elemental Lord has been popped from the side of National Zougang. So LCFL2, they just have to stand a little bit strong, but also they have to be really careful, because the Sicilian slowly but surely getting the stacks in his hands, and he is a late game monster, and he will be dealing a lot of damage with the Sanguine Claw bad impact combination. So Team LCFL2 have to be really careful, and Gatot have to dive to the backline to stop them for dealing a massive amount of damage.
And at the end, we can see that a Lord is already there, and Target Pawns there in his effect. Oh my god, the EOG coming in from the Gato. The Zivir scaring the kill, and also getting the kill onto the Belleric. They don't have their front liners and as well the back liner, but Julian getting the kill onto the Daki, but the Julian has been shut down.
Oh my god. Okay, and with that, already 3 people down, and Daki has been taken down, but Xavier, he is displaying the power of the Xavier on how it's really effective on defending your base. The minion control, the wave clear it has, it's like next level, man. And with that, Team National Zougang have to find that window to take down the Xavier if they want to take fight. They did manage to take out the Aerithel, but it seems like it's not enough, and Xavier is going with that glowing one as well as the lantern to be extra efficient on clearing waves. And with that, Deadly Catch has been popped already. KBTB in a really bad position, and he will be taken down in the fight, but it will be the Bane that will be taken out by Daki, it seems. And Suyu is trying to get some damage. So far, 2 for 2-for-1 trade for both of the teams, and they will be retreating from the situation. Hello. Okay. With that, let's see if team Chippy Chippy, I mean team LCFL2, I really like to say the name, man. And team LCFL2, let's see if they will be do another play or not, because they have to catch the Sicilian, because the Sicilian as well as the Beatrix could be a factor that they might lose, because the spike, the late game spike of the Sicilian is really insane. How do you feel about that?
Let's see, and this one and target on to the Beatrix, to take down the backliners. And we can already see that Darky also got a damage in this moment. But the Balearic is creating a problem for them, and you can see the EOT popping out, and the Balearic has been shut down. But the Rain getting the kill onto that retail.
What a great
there is
avatar
a
of
lot of
Guardian
damage.
there. Yeah, but Darky got taken down in the fight, but also it's a goal for Roamer takedown. Also, Team National Zoo Gang, they can't do a lot of commitment because there is no frontliner to tank the damage. But Team LCFL2 do have two frontliners along with the damaging team, so this could be a fatal fight for Team. Oh, what a great retribution! But that's the Khatam who will getting the team. So LCFL2 will be securing the Lord for the team so far. But it is Darky, Chibi, and Chippy Chippy that do have to stay strong and defend the wave before the Lord spawns. And the Lord will be spawning in 41 seconds, I believe. So still then they have to stay strong and defend the lane.
And we can see that the Saint JT Cat dealing a lot of damage, and the Rain has been shut down. The Sicilian was providing a lot of the back, so the Rain has been shut down, and that's a really great thing for the team LCF. And you can see the Balearic has already wasted ultimate for the Carmilla, but the Carmilla is okay, and also the Lord is marching from the top lane, so the team LCF will be having some upper hand into this situation.
And Lord is there from eternity. It seems like the minion was holding the Lord so that all the members of Team LCFL2 just response. But the damage of National Zoo Gang we can't underestimate it. But look at that, Avatar of Guardian has been popped really great to the backline of the fight, and it will be the defensive flicker used by the Beatrix, it seems. But Eritel is going wide on the team fight, getting the kill onto the bait, and it is Julian with the immortality. He tried to survive, but that's not enough because Eritel with the crazy ass damage will make sure he goes down in the fight. But Team LCFL2, they are a little bit careful about that. They don't want to lose the lead yet, because already 2 by 3 members, and they might get backdoor. So that's a really nice move they did. Recall and try wait for the minion wave and wait for Julian to leave the area.
Yes, definitely, and the ultimate by the Gato and the Carmilla, totally complementing each other. It was really great, and the Balearic and also the Bane was, like out of position, and they didn't have their team at the moment, and because of that, the LCF got a chance to, take them down.
That's right.
And also, like, there's not so much goal difference between these teams. It's like around 1K between the team, and both of the teams are really giving a great competition to each other. And one time it seems like the team EXO Gang are winning, and one time like the team LCF are winning. So let's see what will happen further. Which team will be winning this match?
What a back and forth of events from both of the teams. They both of the teams don't want to lose. They don't want anything wrong happen to them. But also team National Zoo Gang have to be really have to be careful. But also the late game spike of the Sicilian could be a factor that might win the match. But we will know soon, because the Elemental Lord, another Elemental Lord is popping in few seconds, and this Lord will decide a lot which of these two teams will be getting the victory, because this Lord is really tanky, guys. And with that,
and we can see all the Reaper India, the team EXO Gang, they're literally everywhere, and they are going all the LCF to get this Lord, and also the Lord goes into their hands. Sonia has been set on just the feet of what it was take down the Bane. Oh my god, they're getting the double kill onto the Bane and as well the Balearic.
no way, it is the Julian they did manage to get the Lord, but it is the Julian and the Beatrix who is standing strong in the lane. So let's see if they will be defend or not. But Gatot, he is doing a little bit of effort extension. He almost got taken down, but that's the ability. I guess he has the Queen's Wing that gave the sustain. And with that, Renner will be hitting him perfectly, but not enough damage to take him down. But let's see what happens next, because Team LCF L2, they are marching from the mid lane to take as much tower as possible before the other members of National Zhou respawns.
Definitely, and they are trying to take down those turrets for further team fight advantage.
Yep. And
Marching soon, so let's see the team LCF will be able to defend or not, or the match will be ending here.
That's a big question, because both of the teams, they don't want to lose. I mean, despite of the fact that Julian, look at his KDA, 11-1-14. That shows how much effective he is in these team fight, in these games. So he is the winning. If they win, it might be he is the winning factor, and he will definitely take the MVP home. But also he have to be really careful. He has to watch out his positioning before anyone else gets it. But
from the Carmen, the EOC has been followed, the Big Cat also, and the Bane has been shut down. Oh my god, the Green also has been shut down by the and the Beatrix also. That's a double kill for the Darky, and right now Juliet and the Yings is looking into that trouble. Only the Boomer and the jungle is there to defend.
It's really funny. It's really funny to see, like, they always have to recall, because of the fear of Juliet, that they will backdoor their base. It's really absolutely real, and they have to recall every single time. But this time it seems like they will push through. But Gatot is just wasting his immortality in the fight. He just have to be a little bit more patient. But with that, they are marching from the mid lane. They do have one minion in their hand, but I guess the Julian will be able to defend. But it's not enough to tank. I guess the tower will take it down, and the damage of the Aerithel is not enough with the help of that minion. Even with the help of the minion, it's not enough to take him down. But Team Xavier, oh my, he is playing really good. I mean, look at the assist already, 17 assist. I'm really curious to see what amount of damage he have deal over the match in the result screen, because he is the one who is doing a lot of damage in these fights. But with that, Sicilian also getting have a lot of farm as well as stacks. So mostly, if you look at the overall stat, all of the players already have full items in their hand. So this is a big question: which of these two teams will be getting the Lord, or if they will get wiped out fighting for this Lord? Oh, Conceal has been played by the Carmilla.
I mean, like, the Carmilla is very much trying to zone this out, and also it depends on the retribution timing from the Bane as well. The risk view, and we can already see the light will take out the first have got popping in the Big Cat also. Oh my god!
Double kill.
No way! Double kill coming in from the Aerithel. What a great play! And with that, 3 people has been taken down. They do not want to waste the time taking the Lord. They are just marching forward with the whatever minion they got. And the Gatot is there to tank the tower damage. But no, Siyu, it seems like he is going for the Lord, because I guess he's not confident that it's not enough to push the turret, because Sicilian is there with the Sanguine Claw with a bad impact. He is a late game monster, and he will be able to defend the base really easily. So this is also another choice they have to take out the Lord, to not risk the game. And with that, the 22 minutes Luminous Lord has been taken down by LCF L2. And let's see what happens next, because I'm really curious, because all of the members who are respawning from National Zhou Gang, let's see if they will be able to defend or not, because if they don't, LCF will be winning this best of 3 match, because LCF already have 1 point in their hand. They just need another win to move through this match. And let's see if Team National Zhou Gang will be able to fight back or not. They are throwing everything in their hand to defend the Lord, it seems.
Definitely, and we can see the first blood has been already used by the Carmilla. As soon as they get it already used, he can use that thing, and the Carmilla has been let down. The EOG popping in from the get-go, but they will be falling back. Oh my god, this match is literally going so intense between this team. They both don't want to lose. And it's like it's only ending, but no, at a minute they are able to defend out.
Oh, not only they defended, that was a really nice arrow coming in for the Suyu, not gonna lie. But the more impressive thing is that National Zougang did defended the wave, that defended the 22 minutes Lord coming in from LCF L2. And this could be fatal because a good initiation from any of the team could be really fatal to both of them, because this is the last chance. None of them have inhibitors left. I mean, they have some inhibitors, but it really doesn't matter because the crystal is open of both of the teams, so they have to be really careful. One wrong move and they will lose the game. And let's see what will happen next, because all of the members have full builds, so let's see how they will utilize their goal. Are we gonna see some item switch anytime from these two teams?
Oh my god, the Darky was into the trouble, she was really low into his HP, but anyhow she was able to fall back. Right now, if the Darky will be getting down, it will be a, great, really, disadvantage for the team, LCF.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if Darky had fall in the fight, the story might have been a little bit different, because he is the late game monster that LCF L2 has. But let's not forget, LCF L2 are one of the best female teams in India, so they have to be really careful. They will not make such mistake, and Darky will be retreating to safety. But let's see if they will be able to initiate or not. Meanwhile, Vic is trying to do. He has something else in the mind. I guess he is always clearing the waves so that a pressure has always been created into Team National Zougang, and that's a really nice move. But will he get caught? Will he use a defensive avatar guarding?
Now the team fight popping out. Oh my god, so much of CC's behind them in the tank, and already the Darky getting the kill now. Well, also the unit has been shut down. Only the 3 players standing from the team Zougang, and all the players are present from the team LCF. So the Lord will be going into the hands of the LCF, I guess, because the team Zougang, they don't have their front liner, and Julian is trying to get the Lord, but I guess he won't be able to get this, so they need to fall back from the fight.
Nah, they did try to engage, but Deadly Catch has been popped, but not enough damage to take out Chippy, and he will be escaping the situation. But the Lord, I guess this is the 5th Lord of the game, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But no, it is the 5th Lord, and with that, let's see. They will be fight or not. It's the 6th Lord, not even 5th. That's hilarious. And with that, Team LCF L2 will be bringing another strong Lord. Let's see if Team National Zougang will be able to defend this or not. This is a huge question. And also, Gatot Kacha, he have to land his ultimate into this Sicilian if they want to win. Also, the Beatrix, if he possibly can. These two backliners are the one that have the potential to clear the waves for coming in from the side of LCF L2, so they have to really be careful. And if I talk about National Zougang, I believe they don't have any backliner at this point, because I'm not seeing Julian is trying to flank them on something. But also the Belric have to be really more careful. Already they are throwing whatever to melt the Lord. That's really funny. The rage they have in the skill. But
definitely. Oh my god, that's great damage from the G here.
And look at that. No way! It is the Irithel that will locking the base and will get the victory for their team. Damn, what a win, what a lengthy match. Victory! And it will be LCF with 2-0 getting the victory for their team. And guys, I feel like it was look at the damage of the Xavier, 37% damage of the Xavier. He is the man of the match and will lead his team to the victory. And also Sicilian, despite of the late game monster, he couldn't do much in this game. But this is the wrap, guys. LCF will be the winner of this round. And with this, we will take a short break and we will bring you some more action on the next one. Till then, subscribe to the channel, do hit the like button, and it is me, J for Justin, and Nuina will be signing out.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Stream can hear. Shush. If the stream can hear us, welcome back to the second match of the Vortex of Legends Season 3. This is the match between Team IGN on the blue side and Team Revelation on the red side. Joining me in the casting decks will be none other than the Debbie, one and only, and I'm your caster Shinryu. Debbie, say hi to the chat.
Always on the
Hello
way.
everyone, it's good to be back here, and I'm really looking forward to this kind of game because best of three is where the fun begins, and it's not as tiring as this best of five series that we have been always seeing. And this best of three is where both of the teams are gonna be so ready and so serious and very energetic into this first game, and they always want to have that advantage into that first game, right? So I want to see how they are gonna put up into their draft and um bring out all the kinds of strategies that they are making for us. So I'm very excited to see. So jumping right back into this draft, we have seen the Matilda being taken away by ICN, and Matilda has been very constantly banned onto this banning section most of the time, never free.
I think Matilda really adds a lot of value to the team fights, able to go for this engage as well as those disengage with the, guiding wind as well as a circling eagle. That's a lot of value when you put together for a single hero as well. The healing that she can provide along with the Flax of Oasis is too, overpowered, I would say, sometimes in those team fights where those, the HP as well as the shield really matters. And there's a good ban coming in from the side of Team IGN in the first slot itself. But from the side of Team Revelation, their first ban would be the Shuyu, completely nullifying that dive potential or the presence in the jungle that this hero can provide. And a quick ban from the side of Team IGN once again, the Garud Kasha being banned. Talk about that.
The Suyo being banned is always what I'm looking forward to, but like it's not that of a priority ban into that first phase, because there are so many heroes that can be banned away, like the Harris, like the Juicing, like the Grandeur, because they are always there, and you do not want to give it away to teams such as IZN right here, because they can utilize any kind of hero they are gonna use, and if you are gonna give them the meta heroes that's so sick and broken, it's gonna be really hard to counter it. So I feel like Revelation has to be really controlling and very decisive in how they are drafting against these big team, because we have seen IZN so good in their drafts, so constant in their synergy as well.
I do agree with you on that. However, in this kind of games, when you're facing those tough opponents, the good thing to do is, just trade for those picks. Right now, you can see the side of Team IGN can just pick one hero since they are on the blue side, whereas Team Revelation, they can go for those two strong picks. And looking at their bans, they are trying to, go for those backline type composed heroes just to, get more space to play with their draft with the backline a lot more. So I think they can go for a lot of power picks. Still open. I was going to say the Zushin would get picked, and that is there. But again, they get two values, right now. The Harith as well as the Irithel is still open for the Guardian, and a lot of power picks. Let's say the Hylos is still up for the take. That can also work really well. A bit flexible pick, I would say, but definitely strong.
And I feel like even though Jushin is so good against tankier heroes, Hylos might actually be having a better time than all other of the tankier heroes that we were talking about, and they are actually gonna go for these Hylos because, like you mentioned, very flexible and also safer choice. You cannot pick out your first heroes to be very highly countered heroes, and oh my goodness. I feel like Revelation picking up this Lucas is actually brilliant right here because Bitch has already picked out this Jushin for himself, and there's no way for the Valentina to be popping up as well. But right now, like you mentioned, whenever they pick out something, there's always gonna be a trade, and they seriously trade it with Herrick right here. So Aaron the Creator might actually be having a great time into this gold lane, and possibly IGN are gonna look for those plays into that gold lane side.
Yeah, I think both the teams are really prepared for each other. You know, they're banning those heroes and picking them really quick. And right now, you can see to counter that Zoshin, they have picked that Hayabusa, really great hero. You know, a lot of movement around the map and pretty fast jungle clear as well. So I think that's a really good hero, which can fit well with their draft because they have two tanky frontliner. The Hylos now we already know will go to that roaming position, whereas that Lucas will be used in the EXP. So I think it's a skill matchup when it comes to those, you know, EXP laners. But Lucas does provide a lot of values. But I think right now the Harith might be a really big problem for the side of Team Revelation to counter it out. You know, because they have already picked their two frontliner, but they do not have too much CC. They really need something with a lot of CC in their mid lane. Probably like the Louis or something, you know, with a more burst composed hero. But here comes the ban from the side of Team Revelation. That was the Hilda as well as the Chip. You know, Hilda, I understand they have the Hayabusa on their side just to, you know, like lessen that pressure in the jungle. So you can see the side of Team IGN are tearing down those mage picks right now.
You know what? I feel like you are right because Louis might actually be really good here because so far the dive has been limited for IGN right now. There's not much of a dive that's coming from them for the first three picks right here. And safe to say, the Hylos can be such a great protector into the front line as well. And maybe the Louis might actually be in a perfect position as Revelation. They are not going to be thinking much longer and going to be picking up the Louis. That's another high CC hero, I would say, because they do really need this CC and they cannot depend solely on these Hylos. But you know, the side of IGN does have a chance to pick out a hero, any kind of hero that can dive in to be an answer for this Louis right here.
Yeah, but the question is, you know, what do they use? There are a lot of heroes still up for the take, but what can work well? Like Badang is one of a good hero, but will it work really well against the Lucas matchup is the question, you know. They both provide a lot of frontline, but again, that will be the pick locked in from the side of Team IGN, and they also lock in a Carmilla, which I really liked, you know, with the dive compose and I mean with the dive compose lineup the side of Team Revelation have. The Carmilla can really be a good hero to punish with those, you know, really Curse of Blood connecting onto 3 or 4 members, and I think that is a really missing piece the side of Team IGN can utilize in this game.
Oh, okay. I do really like this Claude and Harriet matchup because the Claude does have the BMI in order to survive any kind of onslaughts that the Harriet is gonna be having into that into that laning phase. But right now, Revelation are looking really strong because they have still very tanky frontliners and a high CC mate with that sucking surprise factor that can provide any kind of macro advantage with the Louis and the Diverson as well, and a dive potential that's going to be coming out from the Hayabusa as well. But it all also depends onto their early game too, because they have to be careful in how they control the maps, how they utilize the reverse side, and even the first turtle might have to be into their hands if they want to enable their Claude much earlier than the Harris.
Yeah, that is actually really true. You know, they really need a good execution in the first few minutes of the game. And I think with the Hylos and with the Louis, you can do that really well, given the fact that they can provide a lot of poke as well, a lot of sustain with the Hylos, you know, in the early game. I thought he would go for that revitalize, but here in this game, they are going with the vengeance. I don't know if that's the right choice, but again, to all our viewers, welcome to the first game in this best of 3 series between Team IGN on the blue side and Team Revelation on the red side. So this is an exciting matchup we are looking at, and Debbie, please walk through this game.
I know I do really question the vengeance like you mentioned, because you know the Hylos does need a extra sustain, especially when he goes against a hero like this Juice, and he's gonna be dismantling him most of the time, just displacing him time and time again. But then maybe he just wants to have a little bit of a damage too in order to survive any kind of troubles that IGN is gonna cause. But right now, oh my goodness, they were stealing even a little bit of crap, a gold creep from the Hayabusa. Maybe he's gonna be a little bit behind, but look at that, they are looking for something.
Oh, they're already trying to, force out all the resources, and they're trying to go for those, early pressure into the jungle, despite, not having those heroes, which really works too well for the, pressurizing phase. But again, I think that's a lot of value that can slowly add up in the overall, because, stealing those farm away can really, be the deciding factor who will get that level 5 before the first turtle, and, that can, make or break the game, because, the retribution damage does increase when you have the higher level compared to the other jungler.
And that's why both of the teams are always gonna be looking for something, in order to have that higher XP that we were talking about and have that level lead into the turtle. But right now, Hayabusa, look at him.
Oh, that was a bad decision making coming on his part, and you can see he got instantly punished. And right now on the chopping block is the Louis, really, forced to, get out of there, but the Hylos is there, but it seems like Witch will not let him go out of there anytime soon, because he's chunked really low, almost getting taken down, forced to flicker and almost surviving. But Witch with the flicker of his own, and will go for that. Hayabusa does have the Ogi Shadow kill, but it seems like the damage is not really enough. Hylos will prop that vengeance, but it is not to any avail, because you can see the side of Team IGN will take the advantage and get the turtle, and it seems like they're also going for a group of steel right now.
Oh, that was the face crack committed by Muriel, but it looks like they do want to go for more, and he might actually be successful. But this is Lucas is going to be so tanky, and even he will survive a little bit of HP. But right now they are looking for a potential guy, but it's the guy.
Oh, it seems like the Lucas will not survive, and that's another kill going in the hand of Team IGN, and they're already starting off strong. As you can see, the gold lead is slowly building up, and they are pressurizing the top lane right now. You can see a lot of movement coming in, and the Hylos is trying to open up the map, but I don't think so that will translate to anything much more rather than a disengage.
And you don't see a Lucas actually losing into the lane, but right now I feel like Muriel is doing a really, really good job in trying to lower the HP of Zacius onto that Lucas right here and not letting him rotate but into the mid lane.
Oh, onto the top lane, but you can see the two fights, simultaneous fights taking place as well. In the middle, and the fight will go on, and both the kills will go to the side of Team IGN, and they are really looking strong in this game. Completely dismantling the side of Team Revelation could offer, because it seems like they are having a hard time even in their own jungle here, Numi. I mean, I'm sorry, Debbie.
Yeah, definitely right. And at this point, we have talked about that Revelation kind of needing that early game in order to in order to have the damage onto the Hayabusa as well. And we were talking about the first turtle too, and look at that, that's a great pathway.
Oh, it seems like the glorious pathway was used, but nothing is coming out of that. But you can see Witch already poking a lot of members, I mean the Hylos really well. But again, onto the riverside, you can see Mirio a bit too overextended by himself. But again, on the blue buff, you can see Respect with the damage, and Kelra won't be surviving that and get taken down instantaneously. And the blue buff will be stolen from the side of Team IGN, and they might look for a turret onto the bot lane.
What matters into the early game is even a little bit of denied onto the streets might actually be giving you a little bit of advantage onto the other side, because we have seen right there they were stealing a little bit the small crit rather, and from then on they were starting to go for more and more, and Perfect Blue will be denied blue time and time again, and he won't be successful in leveling with the XP right there.
Look, another skirmish taking place. As you can see, Frank will get taken down, and he cannot do nothing but just watch as well on the top lane. You can see the dive coming in, and Miro going in with the fist, and he will get that kill, which will secure that kill, but the turret does fall, and you can see 3 kills already going in the favor of Team IGN, and they're not stopping anytime soon, as Respect was going under the turret to get the kill secured on Kelra, but the flicker will save him, and that's just too much aggression coming in already. And you can see the Hayabusa trying to poke a bit onto Witch, but it won't be much because the damage is not nearly enough right now.
What I'm worried about is how the side of Revelation will be able to use the diversion, because they are stopping too deep. But oh my goodness,
is the point. You can see again IGN with the aggression getting 2 kills. The Ogi Shadow kill will be used, but it'll not go on to Witch, and it seems like Perfect Blue will not get that perfect Ogi Shadow kill and will get taken down. But again, on the bot lane, there's a 1v1 going on. Claude has already used that blazing duet. But you can see Aaron the Creator will use the Zaman Force, but he does not have enough mana to take that kill onto his name. But here comes Mirio trying to sandwich, as Zujin is also there, but it seems like he has already given up, and Claude will also get taken down, and that's another kill. 14-4-0, just 6 minutes into the game here, Debbie.
No, absolutely right. And even looking at the goal lead and the XP lead in comparison to the goal leaders, it's like Carrot is in a perfect position, and if he wants to go for a kind of flank, he will be successful. But Louis in trouble.
Oh no, the diversion might not work for him, but you can see the damage as well as the rotation from the side of Team IGN is just on a different level, which really Chunk Low might get taken down, and that's the first kill going in the side of Team Revolution. As you can see, the Zaman Force already being dropped, the mana is not really enough, but Aaron will get that kill regardless. As you can see, Unleash the Beast was already used with the Vengeance, but Mirio, oh my goodness, respect with the final blow. And man, oh man, the aggression will never stop, and that's just how strong Team IGN are feeling in this game.
The early game lead, whoever has the early game might actually be able to take this game, and IGN, they were successful in how aggressive they are and how they are going for the kills onto that. But look at our respect again. Oh my goodness, guys.
Oh my goodness, they don't not stopping, and they just want everything on the map, and it seems like they might go for that push onto the middle, and you can see Zozen will already use a Curse of Blood. Really Chunk Low needs to get out of that place, as Respect will not be stopping, and you can see he's already doing so much damage. And Aaron the Creator with the damage onto the members, but it seems like Hayabusa will use that Oge Shadow kill. Aaron needs to be careful, but here goes a double kill onto his name. But again, on the back line, you can see the Claw trying to be cheeky, going for a play to get a kill secured, but he won't find anything, and he needs to run for the hills because Team IGN are just too strong right now.
They have a very, very high goal lead, and at this point, there's not a kind of a win condition that's going to be coming out from the side of Revelation as well. And whoever's going to come out like Kevra right there to the Louis will be taken down.
Oh man, the layering of the skills, the synchronization by the members of Team IGN is just on a different level. You can see the Hayabusa just might fall next, and with that, a complete wipeout from the side of Team IGN coming, and they are trying to go for that end right now. They are getting a lot of damage. Respect needs to be careful, but the base is wide open, and you can see Aaron not wasting a single moment and will get this game in the name of Team IGN, and that's the first game secured by Team IGN in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, and then they are looking very, very comfortable in their position as well. And you do not see this kind of scores in the tournament where the other one is with 1 kill in total, and then the other will have 27 kills, and you would know he was going to be winning because there's no chance for the side of Revelation to come back from that. There's so many goal leads that's coming out from IGN, and the lead at the level as well. In economy wise, in experience wise, there's so much gap. So I feel like Revelation needs to come back a little bit stronger in how they synergize their team fights as well as the rotation in order to take at least one game against IGN.
Certainly, I would say the perfect term for me, at least that's which is coming in my head, is that was just a walk in the park for Team IGN. They were just so comfortable, and they just stood their grounds, and they just did what they always do, and that really worked for them. They were able to dismantle the lineup. They were able to dismantle that early game aggression that was due from a side of Team Revolution, and it just worked so well for their side. And slowly and surely the snowball just built up, and they were able to completely demolish whatever the side of Team Revolution were trying, and there was just no ground that they could walk on, and it was just an 8-minute game. So you can just understand by the duration of the game how strong Team IGN were in this game, and that just speaks for itself.
Yep. And are we gonna okay, we have this.
I guess we have to go for a short break before Debbie is also concerned. I think we need to give the team a bit of time to synergize here. So let's go for a short break, and we'll be right back in a moment's time. So do stay tuned, and we will see you for the next game, guys.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
This is your caster Shin Ryu, and this is the second match between Team Revelation, who are on the blue side, and Team IGN on the red side. So, like I mentioned, I'm your caster Shin Ryu, and joining me on the casting desk is the one and only, the beautiful Debbie. Say hi.
It's good to be back again with that sword breaking, and I want to see what Revelation will put onto this table because we have seen how good their draft was, but it's the problem for execution that we were talking about. Maybe this time around, if they want to go for the
Sun
tanky kind of
rises when I
heroes
give
into
the
this
word.
into their front line as well, maybe take out the Juicen, but they
Always on
are
the
actually
way.
going to go for the
Your
Khalid
team is
again.
banning.
I'm kind of surprised with the ban, but again, they have some change of members, so they might be, cooking some
Mm.
kind of different strategy this game around. So I hope that really works well for them. But again, there's a lot of things, a lot of factors that can come through the synergy between the members. So that can also be important because this time around I can see a lot of members of the same squad. So they might be more comfortable around each other. So that can work really well. But again, Team IGN synergy is just on a different level. They're almost one of the top 10 teams in India. So that does put a big factor when they play any game. But again, the bans, you can see this time around, the Khalid, the Matilda, and the target ban for that alpha is there. So there comes a ban from Team IGN.
Oh, I like this ban so far for IGN because they do not want to play around. Just go directly for the win and take out the heroes that you will not get if you are into the second phase, or no, into the second pick. So they basically take out a Granger who's going to be a threat into the goal lane as well, and it's a very very safe
Sir,
choice for the
what's
first
your
pick as
command?
well. So
Your
very
team is
understandably so.
banning.
But right now, Revelation are directly targeting onto Respect Hero
Butterflies
who just
born
taking
by
out
thy
that
Your
wish,
team is
Alpha because
banning.
it was
by
it
lantern's
was
light.
such a lead menace into
The
the
Immortal
jungle
One
onto this
chose me
first
to
game because
vanquish
he
the
has all the lead
shadows
that he
and
required,
prey of
and
this
banning
world.
out the Fanny might actually be a great idea for them as well because we
Gaze the
know that IGN
stars
are
and
really really
seek
good in those
your
gallery
path.
heroes, but right now IGN does have their fair share of meta heroes that they can pick out into this first two pick that they have.
Definitely, this time around you can see they have opened that
Your team
Shuyu,
is
and
picking.
that really works well in the jungle. But I think the counter picks coming from the side of Team IGN are really strong. This time around you can see they have stolen that Louis, which was a pick from the side of Team Revelation in the last game. So I think that's a good thing because they have already banned the Zushin. So that's the next best hero that they can use with the diversion play, and the Joy does really work too well against the Shuyu. So I think it's a skill matchup at this point, and the side of Team Revelation, they are picking that Chow, so a flexible hero. But again, I think the lock really might work well with the way of the dragon onto that Joy.
Oh.
So I think that can be a deciding factor. Who can get those skills match up better.
Yep, and the perfect timing and the skills like
I
you
can
mentioned are
enjoy
the
the
one who's
pain.
gonna be
Your
playing a
team
big
is
role.
picking.
And I've seen that IGN are completely ignoring that Lucas. Maybe they do want to go for the Lucas as well, but Revelation they have the Valentina right now, or maybe they read that they are opening up the Lucas and Miro might actually go for that Lucas into that XP lane and maybe try to steal onto that ultimate as well. But right now
Your
they have a
team is
safer choice
banning.
going for that Iritha. It's a kind of hero that you do not want to face again because he's gonna be running around and hitting you, and it's gonna be so hard to catch this kind of hero as well with this hero also. And I'm really looking forward to what Revelation is going to pick as their mates because they have to try to lock down this Iritha too.
Definitely. I feel the Erythral is something that Aaron, the creator, is really comfortable with, and it really works well with their composition because they have that, front to back composition with the Joy going in, and they just need to dive compose hero. I think the Badang might really work
Oh,
well with their draft because they have the diversion, and the diversion on the Badang's ultimate can really work too well with the walls. They cannot escape at all, and to deal the final blow, there is the Erythral as well as the Joy. So I think that's something they can still stick
Who
to.
said there are
But
no shortcuts
again,
in
the
life?
bans are
I
coming through
literally
from
invented one.
both the teams, and the side of Team IGN will ban that Hylos, which was picked in the last game from Team Revolution, and again the chip getting banned, just making sure that there are no two teleportation skills on the map.
yep, and I feel like that chip is such a threat for any kind of
Your team is
player, any
banning.
kind of squad. But you know, this is a mind games to say the least because Revelation so far they have been very good in how they are approaching the draft and always answering to what kind of draft ICN are gonna go for. But right now I have to see that they can just go out for this tanky front line, because ICN are yet to have those sandbags that they need into that front line as well. And there's so many options to ban out for, and even if they take out one away, there's so many chances for Juzen and Mira to go for those tanky frontliners as well because they have enough DPS, they have enough CCs with Louis right now, and all they need is those sandbags.
Yeah, the Garud Kacha as well as the Hilda are still open right now, and those two picks really works too well. When they are facing against the assassin or even a fighter kind of jungle, the Shuyu does struggle against the Hilda, so that might be a pick that they can go for. But I think the Garud Kacha's AOG might not be the best option because for the side of Team IGN, because there is a Valentina who can steal that ultimate really quick, but there comes a surprising pick from the side of Team IGN. They are locking in that Kufra, which will definitely go to that roaming position. I think that's a good hero to go for the set type of gameplay. And I see what side of Team IGN are doing. They are trying to close this game pretty early on.
Yeah, and their composition are meant for the mid games, right? Because Joy comes online pretty much into the mid game as well, and there's also a chance for Aaron the Creator into the Irisel to be farmed out quite pretty well because the rotation from his teams are onto the top notes because Vit has always been supportive onto the goal lane as well as Jules, and Miro has been completely left to fend for himself into the goal into the XP again, and possibly Aaron will be no, not Aaron, but Respect is always the one ganking the XP lane, and if Revelation can upgrade these out, they can try to stop for those kind of rotation that's going to be coming out for IZN because they have a early game mate into the mid lane, the Vexana, and combo it with the Tigra. They might actually try to block those parts for the mid lanes to rotate and give aid to the side lanes.
Yes, but I don't see a too good of an ultimate except for the Joyce as well as the Lapu Lapu's ultimate for Valentina. I think she might struggle a little bit with the combo that can come through from the Tigreal with when they're going in, but it just surprises me a little bit to see that Chow on a damage build. Most of the times we are more accustomed with a tankier Chow, able to do a lot more sustain, a lot more sandbag as well, a lot more peel for the team. But this time around they are going for the damage Chow, and yeah, that can mark the backline really well because side of Team IGN, they have not opted for any type of Purify despite facing a Chow as well as a Tigreal. So I'm kind of surprised, but right now we are walking in for the second match between Team IGN on the red side and Team Revelation on the blue side. This is the 1-2 bracket. The winners will move to the 2-2 bracket as well. As for the losers, they will directly get eliminated from the tournament. So everything is on the line for Team Revolution as it is the match point for Team IGN, and they're already starting in strong here on the mid lane. Look at that, Debbie.
Yep, that was a good jump from Juicen right there. And I was saying, I was kind of questioning the lack of purify coming out for side of IGN with the presence of the Tigre and Show, like you mentioned. But right now, I feel like they are surely depending on Witch to try to disable any kind of potential implosion that's going to be coming out from the Tigre. So maybe they are surely relying onto that, but they are onto that goal this time around.
Yeah, you're certainly right, and you can see the aggression already being there on the map as Respect is stealing the jungle creeps away, and Zozen already being too aggressive onto the map and onto the top, and you can see a 1v1 going on, and aggressive should not be so aggressive before, he gets taken down for that aggression. But again, I think that's a good pressure coming in, being built up, when you are playing on the damage. Oh my goodness, the mid lane!
Oh! That's a Tyrant's Revenge being popped onto one. Frank is going to be taken down with that Yin-Yang reaction that's coming out from the Witch as well. But oh my goodness, there's a stun. Kara just trying to dive in, but Juicen has to flicker away and he has to be safe for now. But there's another Yin-Yang reaction dealing a lot of damage into this early game. And this is what you want to be using when you have a high CC into the other side. And Louis is going to be very, very proactive.
Definitely, and this kind of things kind of builds up in the long run, because this first turtle will be up in about 5 seconds, and you can see the map presence, the river control is already there. As you can see, the Tiger is walking in.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Respect going in with the electrifying Witch has to back away. No, not much of the damage, but Mira will be successful in taking down Agassi inside the towers, but Agassi will have to fall down to the hands of Respect again. 2 members falling down, 3 members onto the side of a Revelation.
Yeah, you can see Kelra trying to go for that steal, but I don't think so that's the right choice. But Meteor does not have the Grievous Fighter anymore, and he's chunked really low. Does use the passive shield to survive for a bit longer, but oh my goodness, the fight does not stop.
Okay, that's a lot of damage onto Frank. Again, he's taking very low. The electrifying beats up again. Kelra will have to eventually fall down to the hands of Rest, but again, he's just diving in, going for more. That's a divers and being popped again, but to no avail. Frank will have to back away. I feel like he's going to be taken very, very low, and he's not going to be safe if he stay any longer into this kind of team fights.
Yes, definitely. As you can see, the diversion was used again. What is the cooldown on that skill, man? Oh man, it was used so fast. But again, I think they got the turtle for the side of Team Revolution, and I think they're happy to walk away with that. But again, the pressure being built up on the goal lane, as you can see, Aaron the Creator as well as Zoshin kind of, just trying to choke that lane early on. And I think the side of Team IGN has again a good start. You can see Respect with 2 kills and 1 assist, really, online early on. And he's just waiting to get that power spike item. He already is trying to lock on that, Starlium Scythe for him, which will work really well against the stanky heroes as well. But again, it's just, who gets those better pick-offs right now. You can see the side of Team Revolution are trying to walk to the bot lane, and oh my goodness, the Kufra.
Oh, he's gonna be stunned out by Kelra right there. But he has to be careful right now, but that's not much of a skirmish is happening right now because none of the teams will be engaging. They are very, very careful because Juicen onto the Kufra, he needs a kind of a damage in order to make a perfect hit. But to be prepared, the divers are being sent into the small bush right there, and none of the members of Revelation are aware.
Yeah, but I think so. The rotation that God Sukuna was using was really working for him, and he will be walking pretty freely around the map. But the rotation is still there. They're already camping for him to rotate. They want that kill. They know, they are sensing that he will be back to defend the turret, and they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Oh, the Tyrant's Race will be popped onto the core right there. He will be popping out the Vengeance as well, but the Blazing Divide will be there in order to let him survive just for the little bit of a bonus. But that was a close call coming out of Schooner right there. He has to survive another day for that gang coming off our side of IGN.
Definitely, I think he was happy with that, but I don't think so. He was surviving for too long. Man, oh man, the damage from Adam the Creator. He needs to be careful though. You can see the rotation coming through, but the turtle is already up here. I think the side of Team IGN will prioritize that over another gank onto the bot lane.
They have to be careful though, because Aggressive is just trying to look for the play, but at this time his team is not here just yet, and here Respect will be the one securing onto that turtle very, very safely and securely, and that's a lack of response coming out from the Revelation might actually be in favor for them, because they have to be careful now. They have to just a little bit.
Oh, but again on the top lane, you can see aggressive, not being able to play that aggressive game that he was wanting. But again on the bot lane, there's a skirmish going on.
Oh, that was not a set that we were looking for. But if Julian is trying to look for a set, they might actually be event successful. But the Implosion all connecting onto Aaron the Creator, but he's alone. The Yin Yang reaction will be the one cancelling that Implosion again. Not much of a response coming out from the side of Revelation again, but eventually I will be the one successful. Kelra in trouble. He's trying for more, and he will be successful in taking him down. And there's another kill onto the hands of Star Respect again.
Definitely. It seems like again on the bot lane. So Kuna won't be surviving that, and another kill in the name of Team IGN. They are completely controlling the tempo of the game, and again you can see another diversion out there. I don't know the side of Team Revelation are already read that, but it seems like Mirio wants to go in. As you can see, they are again camping. Will Frank find it out, or will he get taken down? Is the question. Oh,
that's a not connecting, but oh my god, there's a lot of damage coming out from IGN. That's why Vipers just trying to look for a kill, but will not be successful. They are happy to take this turret, and yep, they will be successful in taking these down. And I feel like IGN at this point are okay calling for results. And oh my goodness, that's a Way of the Dragon. They hit on to one man, but there's a Sun Bear Miro diving in after the backside. Frank will be taken down. The Blazing as well. Oh my goodness, in total of the two members, Agati will be taking that rest again. A lot of low HPs onto the side of IGN, but that's a lot of damage from both of the teams. A double kill for Wix onto the Sukuna, and I feel like this is the spacing the Revelation are looking for, but in the end, IGN are the one coming out on top time and time again.
definitely. I want to mention the fact that, Aaron the Creator was not even in that fight, and without him, they're dealing so much damage. And imagine if he joins the fight, I think it would have been just a wipeout. That was a 4v5 situation. But again, the side of Team IGN are already ahead with, 5k goal lead, and it's just looking too bad for the side of Team Revolution. They are not able to answer, and the Yin Yang overturn, chunking Kelra so low. And again, Zojin going in, and the side of Team Revolution, they are just walking to that thing. And look at that bot lane, man, oh man.
Oh my god, Aaron is in the perfect position right now, but oh my goodness, Zojin just trying to look for a set onto Agati, but yeah, he has to back away because they are looking for this prior neutral objectives other than going for unnecessary ganks right now. But look at it, aggressive, giving a lot of damage, and the Way of the Dragon will be committed again. Divers will come into play, Aaron Trader will be taking that aggressive again, but Kelwa on the Luan will be taken down eventually, and both of the teams, 3 of the members of the side of Revelation have to be careful. They do not have any kind for the response for the onslaught coming out from the IGN again.
And they're still holding on to that turtle, which is really funny to me because they just won the turtle. They could have just taken the Lord at the 8-minute mark, but they just, that's trying to prolong the game a little bit. I think they're not done yet because you can see Respect already going in, and Zujin did the jump.
Oh my goodness, the Tyrant's Grace will be committed as well, but that's not a response coming out from the side of IGN, but Respect is just driving in, just trying to deal a lot of damage onto the back line of the side of Revelation, but he's being such a great distractor and making ways for Juzen to make a lot of sets, and successful in doing so, I would say, because there's a lot of distraction coming out from the Respect as well, and Aaron the Creator will be in the perfect position along with the Kufa, and if they try to go for such kind of things, they will be successful, but look at that, Miro surviving in with that brave fighter, but that's not much of a connection onto the side.
Yeah, but it seems like the middle and turret won't stand for too long. Oh my goodness, the aggression from the side of Team IGN is not stopping anytime soon. Alugari needs to be careful, it's too low. And I don't think so they can do anything but watch that bot lane inhibitor turret to get taken down. Oh, just for a little bit breather, it's just still standing a bit too long. But again, the mid lane, you can see the holy defense might get procced here.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh my god, that's a pirate race of the 3 members. And Sukuna will fall down to have Miro just taking down Frank again. 2 kills for Mirio and 3 kills for Mirio onto that Lapu, and he's just trying to cook into this game, and he's looking for more, just feeding into the backline, and Diversion just coming into play onto the base, and Vic will be the one falling, and will be eventually falling down. Respect with the killing spree onto Kelra. The base will be onto the focus on IGN, and they are the ones successfully taking this best of 3 series into their own hands, and kudos to IGN for making this game so fun to watch.
I mean, that was just too smooth coming in from the side of Team IGN. What do we even say? Revolution, they were not able to answer back the aggression as well as the temper from the side of Team IG. And yes, they had the picks for themselves, but Team IG just dismantled it time and again. Just like the first game, this is another just a 9-minute game, a below 10 minutes game. So I think the snowball was really hard once again, and it just kind of overlapped with the lack of a communication that came from the side of Team Revolution. Yes, they were going in for those plays with Alugati going for those implosion onto 2 or 3 members, but the follow up was just never there. And slowly but surely, the side of Team Revelation, they just kind of fell to the aggression as they were not able to handle and the aggression as well as the the damage from the side of Team IGN. I think it just played too well and things just fell for in the right place for Team IGN.
And it was so, even if there's a good set coming out with the Unfrozen on bit to go, there's not much for Revelation to do because they are so lacking into the damage. And when you have a Suyo, you want to have that early game advantage with the Valentina as well. And when you are a level behind onto the Valentina, you do know that you are not gonna be having any kind of win condition, and it's gonna be hurt and easy. And purely understanding that they are just going for more and more team fights, and in the perfect timing as well. And they are not even forgetting their objectives as well. They are very disciplined in how they are doing so, and there's not much for Revelation to respond to all of that.
Definitely. I couldn't have put it in a better word than Debbie has already. So I think with that, we can wrap the first match of the night. I mean, this was the second match. I'm sorry. I just need to make the correction. But again, second match of the night has come to an end, but the last game is still yet to take place. So do stay tuned for that. But with that, we have to go for a short break. And I hope you were enjoyed and entertained with this game. So do catch up for the next game. And with that, me and Debbie will sign off for the night. Thank you so much, guys.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
to the vortex of legend season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the vortex of legend season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
that.
Okay,
Okay,
shush,
okay,
shush,
chalo.
shush, shush. দরজাটা বন্ধ করো।
Butterfly is born by
Your
thy
team
wish.
is banning.
Guided
Welcome back,
by
guys. This
mountains
is the final game of the night between
Experience the
Team
youth
Unknown
Your
Champion
team
and
is
Team
banning.
NMG. Team NMG are starting on the red side, and Team Unknown Champion would be on the blue side. This is the Vortex of Legends Season 3, brought to you by Ayama Esports. And I'm your caster Shin Ryu, and joining me on the casting decks will
Your
be none
team
other
is
than
banning.
Numi, who will break down the draft for us.
ready, go!
Your team
Hello,
is
Sim,
banning.
and it's going to be a really exciting match between MNG versus Unknown Champion. As we can see, the draft is really going pretty quick. From the side of Unknown Champion, Zushin and Badang getting banned. Both of these heroes are onto the meta
Your
right now,
team
along with
is banning.
Xbox. Now, this might be a respect ban for the side of NMG. I don't know because we don't see Xbox getting banned often, and Xbox is not that kind of into meta right now, so it could be either a really big brain draft or ban right there, or maybe a respect ban. But from the side of NMG, we can see the marksman being prioritized in the banning phase, Lela, as well as that
Let's fight
Granger
to our
getting
heart's
banned.
content.
Along with
Your
the
team
Lucas.
is
Now,
picking.
these are the heroes which can be really deadly on towards that, late game. Like Lela
Your
has that
team is
range,
picking.
and that Sonata from the Granger is going to really dish out the damage, those burst damage that the team needs. But we can already move on towards the picking fish Shin. What do you think about this Terizla pick for the first pick? I mean, I don't think it's quite good.
I think it's a hit or miss at the long run because they have banned that Xbox, which is a direct counter to that Terisla. So I think they are putting a lot of value into that hero. I think that's a power pick, which might be really important for the side of Team Unknown Champions. But again, to answer back that pick would be that Cecilion. Now that is really a strong hero, but only from the mid to late game. You need those stacks, those items to be locked in before you can deal those deadly damage with the bad impact as well as with those bad feasts. But I like the jungle pick coming in from the side of
Your
Team
team is picking.
MNG, and they have locked in the Hayabusa. Now, this is a really good hero to also steal away from their opponents because that could have countered that Cecilion really well.
Yes, that is true. And the Ogi Shadow Kill from the Hayabusa is going to be really helpful during those crucial fights. And Cecilian's burst damage is also going to really help along with the Bad Feast, as you mentioned. But from the side of
Fleeting as a
I
snowflake's
forgot the name,
breath,
unknown champion. I'm so
as
sorry. They
timeless as a
picked that
glacier's
Aurora for that
heart.
Sicilian. I think Aurora is really a good pick here. Along, they are showing a glint here, so it's either they could go for it. I mean, I think they are going to go for that marksman pick because they
Your team
showed
is
the
picking.
glint now, but they picked up that Gufra. Like the band phase is going to start now, and since they showed a glint, from the side of NMG, they are going to probably ban out the glint because they might think that at the side of unknown champion, they might pick up that Clint onto that second picking phase. And Clint also has like highly burst damage, which can easily kill like Hayabusa or maybe Sicilian. But we can see another tank getting shown
Your
from the
team
side
is
of
banning.
NMG and a Bellarik pick. Now, unknown champions, they cannot really pick what do you call it, continuous damage
Your
heroes
team is
because
banning.
Bellarik is going for the vengeance right there. No?
That is true. That is true. But once again,
I am a
with the
movement
Belleric, that
that
does cancel
moves
out a lot
through
of DPS
darkness.
from the side of Team Unknown Champion, like you mentioned. But the draft is pretty unpredictable. We are seeing a lot of good heroes still open up for the take, like the Erythral, like the Harith, and few others to just put an example. But again, the heroes which are getting prioritized are really, really different,
Your
and you can see
team
the
is
bans,
banning.
like you mentioned, the Clint will get banned as well as the Alucard, which I'm really, surprised to see. Certainly, getting banned, we don't get to see that getting banned in every tournament, but again, that will be a prior ban coming in the second phase,
So,
and the
who's
final ban
next?
Your
to
team
round it
is
off from the
picking.
side of Team NM, Team Unknown Champion would be the Sun as well as the Mia. So, a lot of unexpected heroes getting banned, I would say.
Yes, that is true. I mean, I kind of knew that they would be picking they would be banning that claim, but all was totally out of context. Like when you think about banning a hero, like Alucard doesn't even come in my mind. And the fact that they banned Alucard is kind of questionable. But it is going to be the NMG who will be going first after the second draft phase. And they will be getting that Bowman pick. Now, both of these teams are picking really, really unpredictable heroes and banning really
what's your
unpredictable heroes. Like from the side of Unknown Champions, they banned out that Xbox, which was totally, you know, unexpected. And from the side of NMG, they literally banned out the Alucard, which was also not expected. And they picked out the Balmond, and from the side of Unknown Champions, they picked the Terizla. I don't know what these two teams are going on with, but I'm really excited to see what they have got. As from the side of Unknown Champions, they do have that Fanny on their side. Now this would be a really, really godly cable right there, Shin.
Definitely. The saying that goes, we listen and we don't judge, should be the motto for this game for us, because we are seeing a lot of things which we cannot judge again. But yeah, I think, sometimes going forward, those comfort picks can really work for a lot of teams. And we never know how it will work in the long run, but it seems like, the picks might be unpredictable, like we talked about. And to round off the draft from the side of Team Unknown Champion would be the Beatrix getting locked in for their goal lane. And I think they're looking pretty good with the front to back composition they have. And also to, secure those backline kills, the Fanny can really work well. And to round off the draft from the side of Team NMG, they have the Melissa. So now, I think with the drafts being locked in, is a question, which team can execute it really well in the Land of Dawn?
I mean, both of these drafts are looking pretty strong. Hayabusa, Sicilian, Belleric, Balmond, as well as Melissa getting picked from the side of NMG, and Teresa Aurora, Beatrix, Kufra, as well as Fan getting picked from the side of Unknown Champions. Both of these drafts are looking pretty solid. And if you had to ask me like which draft I would lean in towards, I would probably go for NMG, I guess. They have those late game heroes as well, that early damage heroes. Melissa, Sicilian for that late game. Melissa is also really good on towards that early game, and Hayabusa also for that early game. So I'm kind of leaning in towards NMG this match. But what do you think, Shin?
I like to go with the underdogs, like Team Unknown Champions are here, so I will lean towards their side. But again, to all our viewers who have just joined in, this is the best of 3 series between Team Unknown Champions on the blue side and Team NMG on the red side. If you're a fan of their team, do comment, which team do you think will take this best of 3 series, and also you can comment down the score that you will think this match will go up to. But again, with coming in the Land of Dawn, you can see the buffs. Both sides are taking that blue buff. The Fanny might go for an invade, and yeah, you can see already the mobility is there from the Fanny.
Yes, that is true. And look at that Fanny just trying to take that red buff, but from the side of NMG, they're also high on alert that he knows that Fanny is taking his red, and he is trying to look for that kill. And oh my goodness, he's going in.
Yeah, the damage is already so much. I can see the rotation coming in. The Fanny chunk really low, almost taken down, but needs to be careful. But again, near the blue buff, you can see that Kufra won't be so fortunate to survive. As you can see, the flicker will be committed from the Aurora just to survive. And I think with that, Hayabusa will be able to secure that buff for himself. And I think that's a good counter engage coming in from the side of Team NMG, just to, deny that early game invade from the side of Team Unknown Champion.
Yes, and the side of NMG, they also got a kill on that Kufra, making them a bit ahead on farm. But oh my goodness, look at the top lane, Living Death going in and taking down that Melissa. This is going to be a really interesting match because once Beatrix farms, his damage is going to be a lot for the side of NMG to handle. But Zing is already kind of a bit far behind on farm, but the turtle will be up in about 10 seconds now.
Yeah, that was a bit too overzealous from Zing, trying to go for that taunt with the recall, but I think that just was answered back from the side of Team Unknown Champion. He was just punished instantaneously. But again, the turtle is up for the take, and both the sides are trying to move towards that river to get that control for their junglers. As you can see, both the junglers are trying to take the blue buff, and I think it'll be only after they've taken that blue buff that they will go for that turtle egg. But now I think both the junglers do struggle to start the turtle. They are better at stealing it, so I think it will be the battle of the retribution. As you can see, the Fanny already going in, but again the bot lane, the sides are trying to get more momentum going for their side, but the rotation from the side of Team Unknown Champion is really looking good. 5 members already near the turtle pit. As you can see, the Fanny going in and chunking really low. Cecilion forced to flicker as the ultimate from the Beatrix will connect onto the Beleric, but he will be surviving. The Kufra jumping in does not connect onto anybody, but the turtle tries. The turtle priority will go to the side of Team Unknown Champion. As you can see, the Balmond really going in with the Beyblade skills, but it won't be enough because the damage is just not there yet. As you can see, he's trying to zone the members with the Vengeance, and the turtle is chunk low. The Aurora's Frigid Glacier will connect, and Balmond will get taken down, and with that, Beleric will also get punished. The turtle is really low. A lot of damage being placed by the Cecilion, and the members are really low, and the Hayabusa will be able to secure the turtle with the Fanny being zoned out, and I think that's a good fight for both the teams because they got some value. But I think just answer, like, who got more value from the team fight?
I mean, I'd say that the side of Unknown Champions, they got a bit more, a bit ahead because they did get 2 kills onto their members, but the turtle was traded for that 2 kills. But yes, onto the top lane, we can already see Melissa getting zoned out a lot from the Beatrix, and Melissa is already dead. I mean, Living Dead is doing a really good job, and oh my goodness, look at that. Levi was trying to give a vision, but he is low on HP. And he will be taken down by that Hayabusa. Now Hayabusa is really doing a great job. He secured that turtle, but he needs to rotate on towards that top lane a bit more because the Melissa is already feeding with 0-2-1.
Yes, that is true. But again, you can see the fight is trying to, just going in the favor of Team Unknown Champions, that they are taking the control. Once again, the Fanny was taken down, and with that, side of Team Unknown Champions are just struggling a little bit with the jungle control. But again, I think that's a good, breathing space for the side of Team NMG. They were struggling after that, first fight. Again, you can see the Hayabusa trying to go in, but I don't think so he'll get anything onto the map. But yeah, he's just trying to, just open it up a little bit. But, the goal lane will be the one which will be contested a lot more here, Numi. I think they need to prioritize that a little bit more. Both the teams are not taking too much fights to take the goal laner down.
Yes, that is true. And once you let that Beatrix farm, it is going to be endgame for the side of NMG. But the turtle will be up in about 10 seconds now. And look at that Kufra trying to go in for the Beleric. But oh my goodness, Aurora is not looking good in position. But Hayabusa will be backing up.
But the damage from the Fanny was just so high. As you can see, the Hayabusa is just locked in, and the Kufras! Oh my goodness, what a set by him! And as you can see, the damage is just so much. But again, the side of Team Unknown Champions will not just walk away without being punished. But again, you can see the Beatrix going in. As you can see, the damage from Zing might be enough to take the Beatrix down, and that's a punish coming in. A good counter engage, and again, oh my goodness, the fights are just happening back and forth. The Fanny will get an off-camp kill onto the bot lane, and with that, I think she might go for a steal, but again, the fights are not just stopping. You can see the blue buff is being pressurized, but I think Fanny needs to go back. She doesn't have enough energy or no members to support her, but the turtle is wide open. I think both the sides might eye for that right now.
Yes, that is true. And Fanny was maybe trying to bait out that victory from that Hayabusa, but she was not able to do that successfully. But the first 2 threat from the top side is already gone, and Melissa is looking quite good right now. But oh my goodness, look at that. Fanny is trying to steal that turtle, but Beleric will be making sure. Oh my goodness, Fanny almost got that turtle, but then she was a bit too late.
I think the zoning was really well by the Beleric just to make sure, the side of Team NMG could get the turtle without any kind of potential trade. But the jump from the Kufra will connect onto Morpheus. Needs to be careful. The Fan is going in with a lot of cables, and Shadow will use the shadows to go for those, play, but he won't be able to connect onto anybody. But you can see the Sanguine Claws already connecting onto Mizuki. He needs to be careful. Chunked really low, but again, the fight does not stop there. I can see the Beleric is just running for the members, and the jump from the Kufra will connect. As you can see, a lot of skills being placed, but the kills are going in the favor of Team NMG. The Hayabusa Sogi Shadow kill is blocked onto 2 members, and the damage will be dealt by the Sicilian, but the Fanny is doing the God's work and getting that kill onto the member of Team Unknown, I mean Team NMG, but the Frigid Glacier from the Aurora was placed perfectly to get that kill for his name.
Yes, and you know the trade-offs were really good too for two. Like their tank went in, but then and the tank went in and he died early. But Fanny was Fanny was there to make sure that his death is not going in the mid. Oh my goodness, that kill was from that Fanny getting Sicilian a double. Sorry, getting Fanny a double kill. I gotta give it up to Fanny. His cables are really good compared to mine at least.
Definitely. I saw you playing the Fanny and I was just like, let's ban that hero. But I think with the one playing that Fanny, we should not ban that hero anytime soon. But again, you can see they are really doing too well. The Fanny is already on a 7-1 and 1 score. He has already logged that tool items, the War Axe already there for him. And that's a lot of true damage as well as sustain. But again, on the top lane, you can see a 1v1 won by the Melissa already online. I think she has 3 items locked in, and that's a lot of damage. She has also the Wind of Nature. I think the Fanny might want to go for a kill. You can see the ultimate from the Melissa will won that Fanny out, and she won't be able to get that, the damage that she was looking for, but she's not giving up anytime soon. But the damage is just so much onto the Fanny, really chunked to 10% HP, and they are marching to get another, potential kill. But I think so they need to back off because they are just too deep in the enemy territory. But you can see the middle is wide open, and it might get taken down.
Yes, oh my goodness, look at that keyboard from the Fanny, and Ogi Shadow Guild used from the Hayabusa, almost taking down Fanny, but Fanny will be able to escape with her steel cables, but onto the EXP lane, Terizla and Balman, they are on their own world, and oh my goodness, look at that top side, Melissa doing a lot of damage, but off camera, look at that Fanny getting a kill on that Balman.
Oh my goodness, the damage, the skill combination from the side of Team Unknown Champion was just like a chef's kiss, able to get that for himself. You can see him cookery already just a bit overextended in the wrong position, has to force that flicker, and he might survive with the damage. Okay, the Ogi Shadow kill with the Sky Piercer will take him down. Oh my god, there's a cable from Fanny just doing God's work, and you can see 2 kills will go to the side of Team Unknown Champion, and they are looking really good right now. The Lord is just up and is for the take for the side of the Unknown Champion. What can Team NMG do but just watch without their jungler?
Yes, that is true, and oh my goodness, we might be looking for Balman trying to steal the Lord right now, and Fanny does only have half HP, so maybe Balman can pull up a mega brain right now. But oh my goodness,
that is the question. But the retribution is just on point. Oh my goodness, the Frigid Glacier as the Kufra's jump will connect so well. As you can see, the members are really chunk low from the side of Team NMG, and they're running. The Balearic needs to be careful. Will get taken down. The double kill secured. The Hayabusa is going in. The Aurora does have the passive still, and you can see her passive will get taken down, but no kills, no casualty from the side of Team Unknown Champion, and they are just on the lead with the Lord on their side.
Yes, that is true, and besides able to just defend this Lord, as it is just the first Lord, and it's not even a first Lord, so they should be able to defend it. And oh my goodness, look at the second claws being connected perfectly on the Kufra, but Sicilian just does not have enough damage to kind of take down right now, and he just has 174 stacks right now. But oh my goodness, look at that mid lane being pushed right and left, and the bottom side also being pushed by the minions. Terizla is not really rotating right now, but look at that Fanny steel cables going in right now.
Oh, the Ogi Shadow kill was used just to bait out that Wind of Nature. You can see the flicker also being baited down. The Hayabusa not in a good spot, will get taken down. A lot of skill being used already. There's the Kufra with the set, and you can see the Fanny wants to go in, but the ultimate from the Melissa's go away will just stop him from on his way, and a lot of damage being placed. The Melissa still surviving that damage and still just on the run, but onto the back line. You can see a 1v1 between the mages being won, and you can see the Kufra is really low, but I think that's a fight won by I don't know with whom, but I can see the Kufra again going back in. Needs to be careful. The Melissa taking a lot of damage, will get taken down. Oh my goodness, a Fanny with those godly cables going in for the backline onto the Sicilian, and she will get that kill onto her name. Man, oh man, so many fights.
That is true. There are fights going on back to back. They're trying to go different ways, but then there's also the enemy trying to different ways and getting a kill on each and every single one who's escaping. But onto the bot side, I'm really curious because neither Terizla or Balman, they are not at all rotating. Like they're just going 1v1 against each other, and it looks like Terizla is kind of winning the fight right now. But we can see that Balman is trying to go in right now. But oh my goodness, look at that steel cables!
Oh, a lot of damage being placed onto that Levi. He won't survive the Fanny. Going in with the steel cable will get another kill onto the backline, and she will be able to get out of the harm's way. But once again, the Beatrice needs to be careful. The 1v1 between both the marksmen. I can see the Wind of Nature really making the difference, the timing. But again, the penalty zone coming in from the Terizla will be able to secure that kill onto that marksman. But again, the Hayabusa is going for that backline a bit too overextended. I think he will be able to get out with the shadow. But again, oh my goodness, she is going back. What is he looking for? The Natalia in the map? I don't know. But yes, the Lord is up for the take, and both the junglers needs to be careful. They are again going for a 1v1. The Hayabusa again going back in. This time around, he was able to get a bit of blades onto that Fanny, but I don't think so he will be able to get any skills for himself.
Yes, that is true. And Fanny does not have a blue buff, so I don't think they will be going in for a turtle right now, because Fanny does need that blue to engage during the lore fight. But we can already see the teammates are looking quite good in position. The top side, Terizla is clearing out those minions before they start the lore, and from the side of NMG. Oh, I thought they would be going in for a lore right now, but oh my goodness, look at that. Balman just spinning around trying to give their team the vision they need. And right now, Belleric is looking quite on position. If the side of Unknown Champions, they are kind of looking for a lord right now.
Yeah,
I mean, they do need a lord right now.
Yeah, I think both the sides are planning for a... Oh my goodness, both the sides are planning for a pick-off, potential pick-off, but it's not there yet. I can see the Fanny is going back in. The penalty zone will connect onto the Belleric, but it's not to any avail because the damage won't be enough to take him down. As you can see, the Vengeance was used, but the Terizla will get taken down. The Frigid Glacier does connect, and the members are really low. The Fanny trying to go for the cable play, really trying to get the kill onto that Hayabusa, but he will be able to get the shadow out of that place, but the kill will still come through, and the members are really just isolated and punished from the side of Team NMG. They are just all over the place, and the side of Team Unknown Champion are just taking advantage of it. The damage dealer are still alive, and they are doing enough damage to take everybody down, whoever they want, with the lead that they have.
Yes, that is true. And all front laners from the side of Unknown Champions are down, and they are looking at the lord right now. And Balman and Hayabusa are going in trying to steal that lord, but I don't think they will be right on time as the lord is taken down. And Balman was frozen in place, so he could not really steal using his ultimate. But I mean, there's not much happening. The side of NMG, they are slowly coming back to the land of dawn.
Yeah, definitely. With the items that the Fanny has already locked in, he has completed his build, so I think he's pretty ahead already. But the side of Team Unknown Champions, they are doing good themselves. But again, the Fanny going in for that 1v1, and will get another kill onto his name. That's his 13th kill. And you can see the Lord is marching down the mid lane. Both the sides are trying to go in. Kufra with a job, and you can see the skills really react well. So much damage being placed onto the members of Team NMG, and the Fanny trying to go in will lose that immortality, but I think she will get taken down, and a lot of bounty going in the name of Team NMG, and the fight is still continuing with the Lord already having been chunked to just 30% HP still there. The minions are marching down. I can see the damage being placed. Two members really chunk load. The Aurora only standing by herself, trying to go for that play, but you can see the Balman just trying to zone them out so the team can clear those minions. They just got one inhibitor turret with that Lord push.
Yes, but that inhibitor turret is going to be the mid lane, and losing a mid lane inhibitor is going to cost them a lot, I suppose. But Fanny is really doing a good job, and you can see the Fanny getting that role gold. Is this late onto the game? Maybe the damage is too much for her to handle. But yes, the side of NMG, they are pushing slowly from that mid lane. Melissa is trying to pick off those back laners right now, and even the BT is good.
Oh, look at that. The damage will connect, and the skills are really doing too well. As you can see, the Belleric just isolated too low. But here comes the clap back from the side of Team NMG. They are going for the damage. As you can see, the Balman will lose that immortality, but all the members chunked low. The Melissa will get taken down. They do not have the DPS that they need, and Fanny will take advantage of that and will go and get that kill onto that Balmond. And with the waves they are marching down from the mid lane, I think they are looking for an end. But I think the side of Team NMG can defend that with the Cecilion that they have, as well as the rest of the members already there.
Yes, that is true. And oh my goodness, look at the damage from the Beatrix, and Fanny going in with her cables, but it will not be able to take down any of the members, sadly.
Yeah, definitely. But the penalty zone will connect on the two members. They are chunked low, but the support is just not there yet, so they could not translate that to any kind of pick off or a kill. But again, the Melissa is back on the map. I think with that, they will get some breathing space to defend their base. The minions are marching down from all the lanes. They need to clear that first before they go for that Lord take, which will be up in about 10 seconds.
Yes, that is true. And you know, the Lord is in about seconds and are already with that vision giving thing. I don't really know what's that called, but yeah, and look at that Teresa trying to give their team also vision, and Balman and as well as Belleric already going in. Fanny with those steel cables trying to poke down the Belleric. But the side of Unknown Champions, Living Dead has already started taking the Lord right now. They are going inside.
Yes, it seems like they just want to rush in this Lord. As you can see, the members are trying to go for that thing, but the backdoor play from the Fanny was about to take place, but it seems like they have already dead. With the Fanny, the Beatrix will still be able to get that Lord. As you can see, the Flirted Glacier will connect on to two members, and members are just falling left and right. And the Marksman needs to be careful from the side of Team Unknown Champion, because she will not survive. As you can see, the Melissa is just there for the cleanup, but so the Fanny. But it seems like with the Lord on their side, the Fanny is going for the play, and the Hayabusa needs to be careful. He does use the shadow just to get out, and he's going for that kill. I don't know if it will secure or not that, but he will finally get that kill, and just, you know, a 3-4-3 trade for both the sides. But the Lord is still marching on the mid lane. Will the side of Team Unknown Champion will be able to clear it out?
Well, I think they won't be able to take down the base, because you know their main damage dealers, all either including the Fanny as well as Beatrix, who can have the potential to end. But then yes, from the side of Unknown Champions, from the side of NMG, they will be able to defend this Lord. And you know, Melissa is getting that power spike right now. Like, look at her damage. They were able to take down that Lord so easily, and Melissa does not even have any movement speed. Like he or she does not have any boost right now. Look at those, you know, a build. Windtalker, Horseclaw, Wind of Nature, Malefic Roar, as well as the Berserker Fury is on her side, dealing that huge amount of crit damage on her side.
Yes, you know, at this point, with the 20 minutes in and both the teams already, you know, nearing that 60k goal lead, I think, you know, gold mark, you know, both the teams have more or less locked in their items, and it's just the matter of, you know, which lineup scales better, and, you know, the placement of those skills, which will, you know, make the difference for these team fights. I think both the teams know the, you know, that time is already long, so they really need to be smart with how they play the map. As you can see, the map pressure is already being built up onto the bot lane. You know, the inhibitor is just barely standing up. I think the Fanny might go for that, you know, play from the backdoor. I think a backdoor is very much probable in this game here, you know, Numi.
Yes, that is true. I mean, look at that. They are just prioritizing that Lord. They are forgetting about those lights. And oh my goodness, look at that Fanny just doing so much damage onto that Balman. And oh my goodness, the Balman is almost dead. His immortality may be down, but he will be able to escape from that steel cable. I mean, I gotta give it up to Fanny, man. His steel cables are something.
Definitely, you know, that is true. But again, with the clock running down, you know, the Lords will just deal more damage with more HP. But again, a fight being brewing up in the blue buff of Team NMG, and you can see the Kufra as well as the Terisla trying to best, but the Fanny really chunk low, might get taken down with the will lose that immortality. The Balmond onto the back line, just trying to do a, you know, favor for the team to buy some time, but it seems like he will also get taken down. And with that, a 1-for-1 trade for both the teams. As you can see, the side of Team NMG are not stopping, because they already know they have the damage and the stack onto that Cecilia, and they're trying to get more kills onto their side before they go for that Lord. And I think they might have gotten an advantage for their side, but both the sides have lost their EXP laner. You know, the Lord is really low, and you can see the Beatrix going for that steal, but won't be enough to be able to do so. And the Lord secured with the damage of Oh my goodness! Again, the kill going into the side of Team Unknown Champion, and they're not stopping. Oh my goodness, the Fanny again trying to hunt for more members. He's trying to go with the steel cables, but I think so it will not be enough energy for him to get that kill for for himself. But man, oh man, that was a long extended fight here, Numi.
Yes, that is true. And Living that he is trying his best. The Lord. That, but the side of Unknown Champions, they did prioritize those objectives, getting down those turrets as much as they can. And from the side of NMG, that
Oh!
all of the
Man, oh man, that was a good set, but I think so. The side of Team Unknown Champions will not get the damage placed on right time. Again, they are on the run with the Lord being there. As you can see, the Fanny is trying to go for the backdoor play. The Hayabusa is there. I think he has threaded. The Fanny is trying to end the game, but I don't think so he will be able to do so because members from the side of Team NMG are already there. As you can see, she's chunked really low, might get taken down, but just barely surviving. And again on the middle lane, the Lord will get cleared down, and that thing that was a good distraction coming in by the Fanny just to buy this team some time to clear that Lord out. Oh!
damage from the beach.
Look at that penalty zone connecting onto 4 members, but the damage is just not enough, and 2 of them will get traded out, and that's a 60-second timer, almost a minute. And with 5 members on the map, Team NMG might look for an end because the side of Team Unknown Champion, they do not have any front line, and the minions are marching in. The Fanny is trying to clear those waves out, but I don't think so she will be able to do so because the members are trying to hunt her down, and the mid lane is standing just on a single HP and will get taken down. The side lanes are also there to clear. Will this be an end is the question.
I mean, you know that the minions are really marching down that top side. Like, look at that, so many minions, and oh my goodness, look at that Beatrice ultimate trying to clear out as soon as she can, but he is quite low on HP right now. And he is trying to cut down those lanes so their team does not have to worry about kind of defending it. And onto that bot side, Hayabusa is trying to take down that second tier turret from that bot lane, but oh my goodness, look at that farm going in.
Oh, almost able to take that Hayabusa down, just barely surviving. Needs to be careful, but the top lane inhibited turret from the side of Team Unknown Champion will just fall with their, negligence to clear it out on time. But we are just 25 minutes in. I cannot say just anymore because we are 25 minutes into this game, and this might be, I don't know which number Lord. This might be the, the 5th Lord, I guess. So, man, oh man, this is a long-standing game we have, and we are just in the first game in this best of 3 series. I don't know how long of a night we have ahead of us, Yanumi.
Yes, that is true. Oh my goodness, I think this Lord will be for the side of NMG because look at the amount of complexity the map, and oh my, Melissa going in pretty strong, trying to clear out those lanes so that they can get that turtle early on. But we can see that Parliament is giving a lot of vision, and Beatrix was trying to camp and then try to steal that Lord, but she won't be able to do that successfully. But Fanny might go for another backthrow from that top lane, probably.
Oh, that could be the case, but you can see the side of Team Unknown Champion are not there in the river side to take that Lord. But again, they're trying to push that mid lane. You can see the Fanny trying to go in onto that. Belleric needs to be careful. I'm not sorry, it's not the Belleric, but the Cecilion, and think the Fanny will get punished, but the backdoor from the Beatrix might be able to end the game, as you can see. Oh no! The Beatrix play was not successful, and with that they will be able to defend their base. But that's just unfortunate, even as you can see the Balmond trying his best to buy some time and will still survive. I think that was such a great play, but this just gave the Lord to the side of Team NMG, and I think there is nothing the side of Team Unknown Champion can do but just watch. You can see the Belleric just cancelling out that ultimate from the Kufra, but I think this is a game over for the side of Team Unknown Champion. Team Unknown Champion, yes.
Yes, that is true. And look at those minions coming in so quick, and the Lord will be to the side of NMG. And this is going to be the Luminous Lord. Like, come on, it's like 26 minutes onto the game. If the side of Unknown Champions are able to defend this, maybe they have a chance to win. But I mean, I highly doubt that this Lord can be defended that easily.
Yes, with the Lord already having so much high HP, it seems like it can be a difficult defense coming in for the side of Team Unknown Champions, and the minions are just running all the way from all the lanes. So I think I don't know how will the side of Team Unknown Champion they will defend, because they do not have too many wave clear heroes. They just have the Beatrix and the Aurora, and I don't think so they're nearly enough to clear those many minions by themselves.
Yes, that is true. And even Fanny does not even have debuff, so oh my god, damage from the Beatrix almost taking down that Melissa, and oh my goodness, Fanny already going in, taking down the immortality from the Melissa, and the Lord is
The
looking for
Lord.
anyone. We will be able to defend this quite easier than I thought.
Oh no. I think the side of Team Unknown Champions are trying to cook something because they are trying to get the kills, but I think so the Winter Crown will help that Cecilia to survive, but not for too long, because the Elisa say, no, you are not getting out of here. But you can see the Frigid Glacier connecting onto so many members, and they will lose 3 members, and the Beatrix trying to gun down that Beleric, and the Hayabusa just on the run, has the immortality still, but I don't think so the Fanny might be able to take him down. But I think I might be wrong, but he will lose that immortality, but it's just a buying. They're just trying to buy some time. The Hayabusa will use that Winter Crown, but I think that's not to any avail. But after a long-standing game of 28 minutes, the side of Team Unknown Champion will look to close this game with all the members being wiped out from the side of Team NMG, and I think we finally have a winner for this first match.
Yes, that is shit. Oh my goodness, look at that recall spam from that Beatrix as well as Fanny along with Kufra. Oh my goodness, Hayabusa would have been able to escape that fight, but he just had to use his Winter Crown, which put him in a bad spot. And the side of NMG, they will still be able to still be able to do a reverse sweep if they want to, and putting Unknown Champions ahead with 1 point. This is going to be a best of 3 series, isn't it, Shin?
Definitely, there's a long night ahead of us. If we have 2 more half-an-hour games ahead of us, I don't know what to say, because I'm kind of hungry. I know the viewers kind of hungry, so we might have to stop on our dinners tonight before we end the games. But again, I think that's a good game coming in from both the sides. They took the game to the later stages of the game where some of the heroes really shine well. But I was thinking the side of Team Unknown Champions might struggle a little bit with the opponent hero like the Cecilion as well as the Melissa. So I think I was just proved wrong that even with the best heroes, it's just more about the way that you play the game. I think the placement, the angles, the side of Team Unknown Champions could expose with the Fanny on their draft was really too insane.
Yes, and like both of these teams executed the draft really well, but the side of NMG, they did quite make a lot of mistakes, like onto that late game. Like Melissa just went straight into that Beatrix ultimate, putting her so low on HP. Even though she had an immortality, she just didn't expect Fanny to just fly out towards her and get a kill on her. And I think that was like one mistake that the side of NMG did, and that costed them the first best of 3 match.
Definitely, in the late game, the timers are really too long. So I think both the teams need to worry about a lot of things. And with that, we might go for a short break before we bring the second game of the best of 3 series. So both the teams can strategize as well as we can rehydrate ourselves. So catch you guys in real soon. So don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
वही सता के रख रहा है।
अरे यार ये बंदा पूछता भी नहीं है एक बार। कौरदा नहीं है यहाँ पे? कौरदा तो है यहाँ पे।
Butterfly is born by
Your
thy
team
wish,
is banning.
guided by lantern's light.
Kagura Exorcist 2.5 के अंदर इंस्टेंट डील मिलता है।
Who said there are no shortcuts in
Your
life?
team
I
is
literally
banning.
invented one.
अच्छा एक काम करो, तुम दे दो, I'll just start. Let it come slowly. I can pick it up, okay?
Let's fight to our
Start करो?
heart's content.
Your team
ठीक।
is
चलो
banning.
मुझे बस काउंटडाउन दे देना 1 2 3 करके। I'll be ready.
हाँ चलो होगा ठीक है हम कर रहे हैं।
Okay.
No one can escape my iron
Your
fist.
team is banning.
Okay, guys, we are finally back for the
Your team
second
is
game.
banning.
So far, I think this might be the last game or might not be. But again, we have Team NMG on the blue side and Team Unknown Champions on the red side. So you can see all the bans have already taken place. And a lot of heroes being banned once again. I think the Xbox is banned again, and this time around, the terrorist level will be banned. So I'm your caster Shin Ryu for this match, and joining me on the caster decks would be none other than the one and only Roots this time around. So if you're here, just say hello to the chat.
Only love at night.
Your
Yes,
team is
hello
banning.
everyone. Welcome to this great evening of the night. This is Roots Official. Alongside me, of course, none other than your boss, Shinru. Shin is here. So, how are you guys doing tonight? And Shin, how are you doing tonight?
It's been an amazing night. This is the final game of the night. I mean, this is a best of three series. Team Unknown Champion on the red side have already gotten the first victory. So, it is just a matter of question whether Team NMG on the blue side will get the, dub for themselves or not. But you can see the picks are really coming through. Talk about them, Roots.
Yes, definitely so. And we can see already the Sicilian being picked up, the Aurora, there is the Minchitar as well. Is that kind of a prediction pick on their part? Because they might be trying to ban out the Dash Heroes from the side of NMG right now.
Definitely. In the last game, the side of Team Unknown Champions, they picked up Fanny, whereas the side of Team NMG, they got a Hayabusa. I think this time around, the side of Team Unknown Champion, they're just trying to, deny the dive or the dash composed. I mean, dash heroes, which can, put a threat to the backline. So I think that's a good read from themselves. I mean, from their side.
Yes, the Hayabusa is so strong, to be honest, in this meta right now. And I think it is only viable to be countered by someone who has a great stun and instant stun ability, or someone who can just make you not dash at all, just like a Minchitar. So also seen some Aurora players being able to stun Haya at the right time. So if the mid lane is strong enough, this could be a tough competition for Haya. But looking at the draft sense right now, it doesn't seem so that NMG are gonna pick Haya this time around.
That could be the case. There are a lot of good hyper that are still open. The alpha is still up for the take. The Shuyu, I think that can work really well. But the question is, what are they comfortable with? Sometimes these teams, they like to go for the comfort pick a lot more than the meta pick. So you can see the Hanabi coming through this time around. So that is not a pick we get to see regularly. But I think with the Lolita, it can be counted out really well. And that's a good hero to pick for the side of Team Unknown Champion.
Exactly, and not only picking the Lolita denies a lot of maneuverability for the Hanabi, as the Hayabusa gets banned, rightfully so Sin, as you said already, your predictions were correct. And the Lolita can form a great synergy with Hanabi as well. So I think that has been countered as well by team, as you said, Unknown Champions.
I have to agree with you on that. I think it's a good read and a good denial from the side of Team Unknown Champion to Team NMG. I feel, there are still a lot of good heroes which can synergize really well, but it's a really late game draft coming in from the side of Team Unknown Champ. I mean, Team NMG this time around, they have the Hanabi, they have the Sicilian. They really need a lot of farm, a lot of items before they can be a bit online on the map. So I think they really need to get some early game, jungler or maybe, roamer, which can really give a lot more appeal to these kind of heroes.
Absolutely, and Team UC are just banning one assassin after the other. The Soyu has been banned, the Hayabusa has been banned as well. The Lela and the Granger coming up in the ban section as well from Team NNG. So I think they're trying to lessen the options up for the goal laners for Team UC. As we see, the Clint comes up big time for Team UC for now. Do you think Clint will be a wise option against the Hanabi or the Sicilian?
I think the Clint can dish a lot of good damage from an extended range because with the buff that he received in the last few patches was really, favoring him to give those kind of damage. And I don't know if the Malefic gun can be, stacked up with that extended range. Then if it can be, I think that's a lot of range that they can give. But look at that this time around, Team NMG will steal that Fanny away from the hands of the one. So I'm really excited to see this matchup. I was talking about an early game jungler who can really do well. I think the Fanny really does, fill those blanks for me.
Mind games right there, Shen mind games. They just got the deceiving end. Team UC just tried to ban out every assassin there is. They just forgot about the Fanny right there, and maybe they didn't have prior knowledge that there's a great Fanny player in NMG. So this is gonna be really interesting to see what this Fanny can dish out. There's the Link coming up as well. So both of the signature assassins in the Land of Dawn have just spawned into the game, and the Diggy Roam as well as the Garut Kacha would be like a great combination if this works out pretty well. Do you think a Diggy was needed in this situation? Maybe for the Aurora or maybe the Minchita as well?
I think it's a good hero to have, just to deny those big AoE skills that the side of team Unknown Champion can provide, with the Lolita's Numinum Blast as well as the King's Call-in from the Mincetar. I think those two heroes can really nullify a lot of, mobility from the heroes with the Diggy. I think that's a good counter engage that they can use within those ultimates, just to get that extra bit of space to play with. So, this drafts kind of remind me of the old days, maybe few seasons back when the Fanny and the Ling matchup was really so hot take. So I'm really excited to watch this match. What about you, Roots?
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Definitely, as we land into the land of dawn, this is actually going to be really interesting to see. I mean, the Ling and the Fanny have always been evergreen picks when it comes to competitive MLBB or Mobile Legends right now in India. So this is going to be really interesting to see which assassin player has the more might. And as a former jungler myself, I could say for a fact that both these heroes must be thinking to outsmart each other, trying to prove who the better jungler in the Land of Dawn right now is.
I mean, in the last game, the one was really able to use that Fanny to the utmost, extent. And I can see right now Shenzhou going in so aggressive in the first minute of the game just to deny a bit of farm from the Ling, but he will not be able to do so. But again, that was a good pressure coming in from the early minute. They are just marking the territories, just knowing how much they can walk away with.
As I said, Sin, that is just an ego challenge coming up from the Fanny right there. This is gonna be interesting to see which assassin finally comes up on top. Lolita is trying to give enough vision possible. There's always the protection of the Diggy and Hanabi. So great combination right now from Team NMG to actually support the Fanny in the early stages so that she can farm, but this doesn't look very impressive as Ling and the Clint. The combination takes Diggy out. Diggy is really squishy in the early game. Hanabi forced to use the Aegis, and Clint is taking all the farm. Clint is trying to dominate the lane. There's a lot of jungle being denied on the side of from Team NG, right? You see, and this is gonna be interesting to see if Fanny can get to a great level gap to beat the first turtle, as the first turtle is gonna spawn in 10 seconds into the Land of Dawn. Both the heroes are low though. In the mid lane, can Fanny get the kill? Can she go? She is not gonna go in. That is pretty wise choice by the Fanny. She is gonna put the objective first instead of the kills. So, what do you think, Shen? Who is gonna get the first turtle this time around?
I think the level gap is really showing in this game, already, because the Fanny has not reached level 4 yet. And if she had that level 4 with a cutthroat, she could have secured that kill onto her name. But again, with the turtle coming up, I think the side of Team Unknown Champion are better at it because their Ling is already level 5, lot ahead compared to the Fanny. But with the assassins coming in, the assassin pick, they really need that early game, advantage with those skills as well as those, early game, potentially, farm difference can really make make a big effect how the overall game will be going in. But look at that aggression from the Fanny.
Yeah, and that was just a great challenge from the Fanny, Shin, because not only did it make Ling recall, but Fanny is now level 5 as well. So from a level deficit, it's now an equal game competition, and Fanny Team NMG looks in a better position to take the turtle, although they are gonna deny it for now. Team UC doing a great job trying to deviate the objective for now. Aurora comes in clutch with the stuns. Gatut Cutter landing the AOG, and there comes Fanny. Fanny comes in right into the moment. There goes one kill, there goes another. Fanny gets a kill onto the Mincetar. Fanami is into the mix of it. Everybody is joining the competition. Ling gets the Diggy. Finally, it's gonna be a 1-4-3 trade, Shin. Is that so?
It was a 2-4-3 trade, but again, yeah, I think both the teams are walking out with a lot of advantage, right from the first turtle, and the turtle has not been even taken yet. So I think we might see some more action. The last game, oh my goodness, look at the Ling chunk so low. Oh man, the damage from that
game kill on the Ling, bro.
Oh my goodness, the punish is just right, and back and forth from both the teams. But again, I would say the last game was a 28-minute game on our hand. I don't know how long this one would go, but yeah, I'm still excited. The skirmishes are just so well balanced. Both the teams are sitting in a 4-4 scoreboard, score right now, score lead. I think it will narrow down to how the item power spike will hit the heroes right now.
And as we go in, this is gonna be another try for Team UC to get the turtle. So far, it has just been a killer's brawl right now. Everybody going for the kills. They're trying to dominate the Land of Dawn for now. Lolita is really low. She is gonna get slayed by the Fanny. AOG pops up. Minchita guts. The Queen's calling, and this is gonna be a slugfest. Everybody is low. Already 2 kills on each side. This is gonna be an exciting brawl to see who comes up on top. Fanny is dead, so Ling has the opportunity to take the turtle, as we say. There goes the Tempest of Blades. Can he get the combo in? Doesn't seem so. Ling gets the kill on to the Diggy. He has to run away. Hanabi with the passive gets the kill. Minchita doesn't look to be favorable for us to survive, and that is gonna be it for the Minchita as well. Lolita trying to block a lot of damage right now. Gatot Kata has to get back. Hanabi just stayed here. Welcome too much for the whole period, and that is gonna be a bad trade-off for Team NNG. They could have just called it a day and lived for another team fight, but they decided to go for an all-out brawl. Nice flicker by the Sicilian prediction flicker, although the position wasn't correct. Shin, what is your call on the game right now?
I think the Hanabi was just heading on to her death, with the shield from the Lolita, just damage was being deflected to her own. I think, these small things really needs to be, taken into consideration while they're going, because like you mentioned, they just overstayed their welcome, and that was just the punishment the side of team, NMG was looking for. I'm sorry, Team Unknown Champion was looking for, but again, I think even with the turtle take, the goal lead is not too massive. It's just a 1k, and one team fight can make the difference. But again, on the bot lane, you can see that they're trying to open up the map, will be forced to use that, ultimate, the reverse time. But yes, again, you can see a lot of lot of rotation coming in to the bot lane. I think there might be a skirmish that is, bound to take place there.
I mean, popping up Diggy's ultimate right now gives a massive advantage for Team UC. They can use all their stun skills just like that. That is what UC are looking for right now. I believe looking for an opportunity to dive in. Like Ling dives into the midst of a Sicilian, and Sicilian is gonna go down. He's trying his best with the bat free. He is connecting with his ultimate. Ling has his ultimate of his own. There goes down Sicilian, and this is gonna be Aurora who has the passive pop double kill for the Ling. This is gonna be a great engage from Team UC using their brains. They already triggered Diggy's ultimate. Lolita is just gonna survive using the invisibility cloak for now. And Shin, what's your take for now? Which team is actually doing better in this match?
I mean, it's so difficult to put a name on top on another, because both the sides are working off with a lot of values. But again, I think they really need to be careful for taking so many fights, because they are winning the fights, but there is no objective take whatsoever. Both the sides are just brawling in, and without any objective take, there is not much value that is coming out of those fights. There is no push whatsoever. They are not going for this 4-man rotation to push a lane or something like that. So I don't think much of a value is coming except for the kills on the board. So they need to actually go for a for a committed engage. But again, look at that.
I believe that was a bad engage from the Ling. He had to pop the Tempest of Blades. Fanny is gonna get this. Still, Ling gets the turtle. Fanny is more onto the kills right now. No objectives so far from Team NMG, but they are trying to get the fighting department in. Are they gonna be able to secure that kill?
They just got 2 kills on their hands, and I think they lost the turtle. But again, you can see the Fanny going in and will get that kill. Man, oh man, those cables really so well, really showing her mechanics onto that hero. But I think the first turret will be finally taken down, I think, or no, the Ling might defend it. No, another fight again.
Yes, as we can see, there is an ego challenge coming up from both the assassins. Ling again trying for something, but the cutthroat comes in clutch. Fanny showing off that who the better assassin user is for this fight at least. And as the late game progresses, Team NMG has a great transfer rate, to be honest, because they have the Hanabi as well as the Sicilian. So this is going to be really interesting to see what happens. For now, the top lane has pretty much been untouched, as Gatot Kacha is leading slightly in the turret damage department for now.
I mean, you're absolutely correct. I think if we try to talk in terms of objectives, we'll not get much of a talk, get going. But again, in the department of kill, you can see the Hanabi already have 4 kills onto her name, and even the Fanny not doing too bad, has 6 kills onto her name with just falling for 2 times. I think it's pretty back and forth. But again on the board lane, look at the Fanny's cable. Man, oh man, we just move ahead, move our eyes for a minute. But again, the lane going in.
Yeah, exactly. Cameraman, jaldi se camera lagao. And as we can see, there is another ball in the bottom lane. There is Sicilian with all his glories finally putting out some damage. Ling is consistently trying to give damage onto the Sicilian. No avail though. Sicilian has just too much of lifesteal. Unstoppable from the Fanny. Ling is next on the chopping block if he doesn't run away. Can he run away? No, not at all. This is complete domination by Team NMG. This is something which is gonna be regrettable from Team UC, as they are not just gonna lose the team fight. They're probably gonna lose the Lord as well. They do not have their marksman player right now, but I'm surprised they didn't try for the Lord. Man, damn.
I told you the objective takes is something we need to just throw out of the window, because you can see the kills are just coming so fast. Another kill going in the hands of Fanny right now, sitting with a score of 10, 2, and 4. I think this is just a bloodbath coming in from the side of Team NMG. Again on the top, and you can see a 1v1, but I don't think so anybody will win that, because okay, the rotation is coming in now.
I mean, at this point, the color caster just goes out the window. Both the teams are just trying to get an all-out brawl, trying to get kills one up on top of the other. AOG being blocked out. Gatotkacha is in a world of pain. 3 people bullying him down in the top lane. In the bottom lane, there's Ling, who's gonna run away with the Tempest of Blades. Another objective for Team NMG. Legendary for the Fanny. This does not look good of a game for Team UC, Shin.
Certainly, but you can see the side of Team NMG, they are at least taking those turrets down, but again the blue buff will be denied from that Ling, but he will be able to secure that, I believe. But again the fight is brewing in, and they're all going in. That was such a fast wipe out. Man, oh man, I kid you not, that was a lot of damage being placed onto Team Unknown Champion here, Rudes.
Yes, exactly so, and this might be the fastest wipeout in Yama Esports for now, as we see every turret in the outer lane going down. This is more of the Indian or South Indian gameplay style, where they just brawl till one team gets wiped out, and then the other team just is taking all the objectives at once. This is a kind of a gameplay which maybe the outside world is not a fan of, but this is how it goes. This is India ka style, guys. And so for now, we can see that NMG is in complete control. The goal lead has just gone to 5k, now a 6k almost goal lead. And can UC dig down deep and get a comeback? What do you think, Shin?
I think if they bait the skills from the side of Team NMG, they can, go for that kind of play. But again, you can see the, AOG will not connect onto anybody. The flaker play from the Diggy trying to get that skill, but again, they are going in. Oh. But I don't think so that will translate into anything.
Of Natalia's on that ultimate skill right there. So far, so good.
I think they might be able to defend this Lord. It's just a level 1 Lord, not too much of an HP onto that Lord, so
not too much of an HP, but NNG is gonna try for an engage. Are they gonna try for an engage? Knowing them, there's a perfect AOG opportunity, but the Gatotkacha is not ready, it seems. Oh, Frigid Glacier takes down Hanabi. So this is a great opportunity for Team UC to connect. Fanny comes into the battle, just takes out Minshita. Can Ling do something about it? None at all. Gets shut down instantly by the Fanny. Triple kill for the Fanny. Is he gonna go for the Maniac? Is that a Maniac opportunity? She dives right into the turret. She wants it. She doesn't get it. Clint gets into the flicker to kill the Fanny. This is gonna be a brawl where Clint just made a huge mistake. There's only Aurora to defend, and nobody gets the better of the opportunity than NMG for now. As okay, the Fanny is gonna try once again to get a wipeout probably. Okay, Aurora's just a slither of an HP. I mean, hit that girl with a minion and she's gonna die. But that is not gonna happen for now, as her team is gonna respawn shortly.
Man, oh man, the aggression from both the sides are being answered right away, and we don't have a definitive winner, but I can say just one thing, we are having a long night ahead of us, because both the teams are not yet to give up. They are just gonna go until the very last straw that they can pull. So I think both the teams are ready to take another battle because the Lord will spawn in about 38 seconds. So I think we might see another skirmish taking place because why not?
Yeah, Ling going for the split push. Fanny is gonna try to deny that. By the way, Shin, do you know the difference between MPL and in the Indian scenario right now?
Oh, but I think that has to wait because you can see a lot of aggression going in because the sides of Team NMG, they're not yet to give up. Oh my goodness, the Sanguine Cross will connect and you can see the
What a
perfect
play.
damage being placed. Man, oh man, the Sicilian finally able to do so, but the King's Calling will, stop the advances, but I don't think so that will be to any way. The Fanny will taken down as well. A triple kill for the Sicilian and he's going for the Maniac. Just one shot away, but the Ling does have the immortality, but I think so with that we might come to a close to this end. I mean to this game.
Exactly, two of the maniacs being denied for now from Team UC, so that's a creditable ability right now. Can they finish it off? Though Ling is there to deny the opportunity, but he has to use the Tempest of Blade onto 4 people, but is not gonna be able to get the full range out of it. There are minions on the base. What is Ling gonna do? Ling is just gonna try for his life out, but that is gonna be it for the game. Valiant effort by Team UC, but Team NMG just were the better sides or the better brawlers in this tournament for now. What do you think, Shin, of the whole match?
I mean, that was just such a roller coaster, on our way. I mean, do we talk about the game? Do we talk about the team fights? And do we talk about the objectives, which was not, which was really irrelevant throughout the game
I
until a
mean,
certain point?
that the objective got as ignored as your crush ignores you, Shin. So we understand the whole thing.
You didn't have to hurt me like that, but it's okay because we are at a stalemate because both the sides have gone 1-1 score, and this will be the match point. It all comes down to a best of one now. So, Ruth, are you excited to see these two team again brawl it out for the next game?
I'm absolutely excited to see this. I didn't even know that these guys are having a brawl, and this is a match point game for both the teams. Oh my god. So this is going to be really interesting to see how Team UC come back as they won the first game. So this is going to be great and interesting. Hopefully they have a better draft this time around and not trying to just reciprocate or trying to counter the draft of Team NMG. This is going to be really interesting to see.
Absolutely, and to find the answers, we have to wait a little bit because we will go for a short break to, let the teams just strategize a little bit and for us to just rehydrate ourselves. So, see you guys in a bit. So, don't go anywhere, just stay tuned for the action.
Welcome to the Vortex of Legends season.
Immortality or death. Tremble!
Just start, okay?
Good evening, everyone. As we come into this exciting format of a best of three, this is in fact match point for both the teams. On the blue side, it's Team UC, and on the red side, it's Team NMG. With me in the casters desk, this is Shinryu. You guys can call him Shin, and this is Rud's official myself. This is gonna be exciting, isn't it, Shin?
I mean, exciting is an understatement. It's gonna be absolutely mind-boggling because both the teams they are just in for a brawl. And you asked me a question in the last game. What is the difference between MPL and Indian server? I say the brawl server is the main point because who cares about those macro and micro gameplays when you can just brawl it out your entire day for a 20 or 30 minutes good
Exactly.
game? Who cares, man?
Ask me what's the difference.
What is the difference, Roots? Just enlighten me, man.
We last longer.
Oh man, the jokes are coming in, but it seems like the bans are also coming right our way. But let's not talk about the bans anymore. I know I just give up. I'm not gonna talk about the bans. I'm not gonna talk about the picks. It's
bet-
just we just
Yeah. I bet that Team UC this time around is gonna ban the Hayabusa as well as the Fanny, but they haven't actually. This is gonna be interesting to see. The Fanny is up for the take. The Hayabusa is there as well. The Ling is there as well. If UC dare try it, what do you think is the prediction gonna be, Shin? Who is gonna be the first pick?
I think they might go for something like which we cannot guess. Maybe a Terizla. I don't know. Because in the first game, the side of Team UC, they picked the Terizla and there is it. I was not wrong. But this time around, I like the fact, they respect ban those two mages from both the sides.
How good is Terizla right now in the meta chart, if we talk about it?
I wouldn't say it's an S tier hero, but at least it's in the A or the B, like lower A and upper B tier, let's say.
Yeah.
So that is something.
So it's user dependent kind of a hero right now.
Definitely. But you can see this counter pick already from the side of Team NMG is the
the
Xbox. This is a
Xbox is
classic
there.
counter. Yeah,
Classic counter.
and I really like the fact they picked up the Louis with the diversion. It could be a really great hero to have for surprise picks
That is
or
true.
pickups.
That is true, and there's a Xavier as well as Louis. So this is gonna be a classic battle as well between the mid laners. The Kufra being picked up, one of my favorite tanks. The Kufra has been picked up as well. So this is gonna be a great counter for any assassins. If the Kufra is skilled enough, this is gonna be a nightmare for the assassins. There's the Xavier, of course, who is not very let's say he's not very suitable for against an assassin combat. And as we see a Vexana being picked up, that is actually smart. Vexana can counter a lot of assassins. What do you say, Sin?
Absolutely. The Vexana is a really good hero with the deadly grabs. She can, taunt those heroes for a long period of time. And I think that is really enough for the Kufra to jump in, as well as the Terizla to go for the set kind of gameplays. But again, with the Kufra, I really like. Yeah, I really like the smart.
Combo.
Yep, I really like the smart pick from the side of Team UC to pick that Kufra because they can counter out those dive composer like you mentioned. They can deny that Fanny pick from the side of Team Team NMG right now.
Yeah, the Grandeur pick coming up. This looks like a hero Senzu is comfortable in. So this is going to be interesting to see how the gameplay transpires from an assassin versus assassin jungle combination to a marksman now. An assassin should, in theory, be able to beat a marksman, but Grandeur right now is just on steroids. So let's see how it goes.
Yes, that is true. Grandeur is one of those heroes we really get to see in the gold lane much more than the jungle. But this time around, I think we might get to see it in the jungle with the retribution being locked onto him. But again, the ban, I think that is a respect ban coming in, like you mentioned, from the side of Team NMG. They will ban out that Fanny, which was really running havoc for the last two games. So
the Mia being banned out. Interesting.
The Mia really caught me off guard, to be honest.
I mean, maybe by an off chance, Team NMG might be thinking that what if a Mia is used in the late game, and a Mia can be a great split pusher. I mean, you won't even see her running to your base, and that with that attack speed, she can just finish the base in minutes. And with the kind of gameplay we are seeing right now, the super late game kind of a composition, it might be so that a Mia is very useful in this situation. However, she will not be used. The Hurrit will be used as well. Both the gold laners being banned out. There's a Hylos being picked. So that is going to show us what kind of a gameplay we are going to have to see in from Team NMG. As the patented Hayabusa comes out, Shin, finally, the Hayabusa has seen the right light of day as he lurks in the shadows, Shin.
Yeah, definitely. The last game we saw that Hayabusa getting banned, and this time around it was open, and the one and only, will pick it up for himself. So I really like the draft coming in from the side of Team NMG, and I mean, sorry, Team Unknown Champion. But even the side of Team NMG, they have a good draft. But I see, they have a strong mid duo, but the set kind of gameplay is not there yet. How the side of Team
Yeah.
Unknown Champion have with the Kufra, with the Terisla, those 4 to 5 man sets will really make the difference in those big team fights.
I'm really scared about the Louis pick against this kind of a composition because even if Louis has the unpredictability factor, when she is detected with her team, it's only going to be a matter of seconds before the Kufra and the Tesla jump in with the penalty zone. I mean, there's a Lord as well from the Vexana. So favorite. I'm not very favoring the draft of NMG for now. The Brody pick comes up. So this is going to be really interesting to see what goes in. Also, interesting fact, Shin, UC Levy, right? He took the Clint last game and didn't quite perform well with that. He had a bronze. So this Clint pick really shows that he is looking to validate and prove himself. Redemption is on his mind. Shin, what do you think after the draft? Who is on top?
I think the side of Team Unknown Champion are, having a bit edge when it comes to the draft because they have a good back line. They have a good front to back composition once again. So, with the Vexana and the Clint being completely unmarked because, you can see the side of Team NMG, they haven't picked any backline, drive composed hero. So I think, that might be a deciding factor when they take those team fights because they have two marksmen, which really
Welcome to Mobile
needs a lot of farm and space to scale up. So I think the scaling might be a factor for the lineup of Team Unknown Champion, which can be a game changing factor for this game at least.
That is very true. As we land into the land of dawn, this is gonna be match point for both the teams. Any team who wins this match is gonna be moving on to the next round of this competition. And in the goal lane, we can see that it's a Brody. Well, from Team NMG, we can see that the Granger is still in the base. Maybe that's a new strategy, or he has a lag issue, right? Which one do you think, Shin, is more probable?
I think it's the lateral one. So we might have to wait if they are calling for a pause or something like that. So we need to have that check in mind. I think the referees will check for that. But again, with that, he will be delayed a little bit with the farm. He won't be able to get that level 4 fast, which the Hayabusa is almost nearing. So that might give some advantage to the side of Team Unknown Champion. But I can see already the aggression there.
Hylos is just running away. Vengeance being popped. Kufra jumps in. So is the blood is gonna go to Kufra, actually living dead. And I mean, Hayabusa won't be happy in this situation, but it's okay. A kill is a kill. He is gonna go straight for the blue buff. Granger, for the audience, it's a great sign because the Granger is finally moving, right? Most probably. Okay, no, that might be a bot, since that's a bot, guys. So yeah, I think for now, this is gonna be Hayabusa taking every creep possible, since now knows that the Granger is AFK. This is really unfortunate for Team NMG, as we can see. Hayabusa is almost level 5 and gonna easily take the turtle, while Granger, okay, finally the pause comes in. Granger is still level 1. Needless to say, I think the first turtle is gonna be secured by Team UC. What do you think, Shin, so far? How do you come back in a tournament best of 3 finals when your jungler is level 1 after the 2 minutes mark?
You just pray to the gods, the Lord above, maybe, to help you, give some extra bit of buffs on your heroes when you cannot get it yourself. So yeah, without enough with the jokes, but yeah, that's just a bit unfortunate on his part. So I think with the time, he can catch up to that farm, but again, that's a marksman jungle, so he will struggle a little bit with the farm deficit
Mm.
because with the scaling of the Hayabusa, it's really difficult to stop him once he goes for the snowball type of gameplay. So I think that might be a struggle the side of team NMG might face in the near future.
I mean, given the archetype that an assassin jungle is often the counter to a marksman jungle, this is already not favoring team NMG. And on top, this is a level gap situation. I think the Granger will catch up pretty soon to the Hayabusa in terms of level, but maybe the Hayabusa will get a little more farm because we do have the patch notes which had mentioned that if a jungler is in deficit of levels, he will get a little more buff, so hopefully they can make a comeback. NMG, you can never count them out.
Certainly, with the match being resumed, I think we are finally, getting the answers to our question. As the side of team Unknown Champion will make the pace and take the turtle for their side without any contest whatsoever. But finally, with the Granger being back on the map, that is some kind of hope the side of team NMG can look forward to. But again, it's already a bit late, but I think so it's comebackable. I won't say it's too much of a
Yeah.
value lost.
That is true. For now, Team NMG has to play it really safe. They cannot really go for any fights. And if you're in the team side of Team UC, you want to take these opportunities. Look at that. This is going to be Hilo struck once again. He has to pop the vengeance and he will survive. For now, both the players are really low. If Hayabusa was dead, he could have gotten a double kill. For now, Hayabusa is just going to try to farm more and more so that he can just level gap the Granger. I think both the teams are right now looking to change the gameplay and go for an objective kind of a support. Kupra's jumps are just on point for now.
Yeah, I mean, Team NMG cannot go for those engages yet. They have to play a bit defensively with the deficit that they have in terms of goal as well as the level on their hyper, especially. So they might have to just wait it out a little bit before they get those items locked in. But again, side of Team NMG needs to be careful because on the top lane, Brody will get taken down, and that's
Oh.
another kill. Okay, that's a 1-for-1 trade, I would say, but good enough for both the sides, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, early game, if a tanker dies for a marksman, that is not a big deal. But Hylos is there actually, so it won't be a big L for Team NMG, as Louis is there for support as well. So the Clint didn't get enough gold on that occasion, and this is gonna be an interesting way to see how things transpire. The goal lead is not much for Team UC, so this is gonna be an interesting match. Once Granger gets farmed up and he decides to join the team fight, this is gonna be really. Hopefully, we are gonna see a great counter. And in the bottom lane, there is the Xbox. He has lost his insanity. There is the quad shadow kill coming up from the Hayabusa. This is what I was looking for actually from Team UC. They need to go in and they need to get the kills faster than this. As Granger actually sneakily secures the Lord, that is going to be great from Team NMG. That is great captaincy, I would say. Whoever is giving calling the shots right now, they are doing a great job. As we see one more kill from Team NMG. So Shin, this is just turning around. Things are just turning around for Team NMG.
Yeah, definitely. They are going for the aggression once they know they are in the back of the lead. Again, you can see a lot of damage being placed. The goal deficit is still there, but it's not stopping the side of Team NMG from going for those kind of plays. But once again, I think it's still comebackable, like I mentioned in the first few minutes. So there's nothing too much of a value lost. But yes, at the same time, the side of Team Unknown Champion are trying to take advantage again because you can see the Granger wants to get that kill and he will get it for himself. Oh
Okay.
no! Oh,
He's not gonna survive though, is he? Okay, Clint was
I
there for the
don't
rescue.
think
Anyway.
so.
Yeah,
Definitely
but that
a
was
good
pretty
rotation, I
cool
would say.
from the Granger. That snipe
Yep.
was really cool, but it was followed up, of course, by the Kupra and Vexana. So not a very nice trade for now. In the top lane, there is an all-out brawl. Kupra using the Trident range onto the Hylos. Hylos is
Oh.
1 HP. Pink flickers in for killing spree. That is gonna be very good for Team UC. That is gonna be a very good, great trade. I think Louis is a little late on her uncertainties or her teleportations. Actually, Hayabusa goes straight for the shadow kill. I do not know if that one mattered a lot for now. As we see that the mid lane is open for the taking, Grande is somehow going to try to defend it. Okay. Grande got a taste of his own medicine from range.
Yup, that is absolutely true. And the last objective, I guess this is the last turtle of the game, which will be spawning soon on the top lane. So I think the side of Team Unknown Champions are at a better position to take it, because you can see. Oh no, wait, the rotation is coming through. I think they might go for the turtle take here from the side of Team NMG. They are going in really aggressive onto that Kufra.
That is true. And as we can see, the Kufra gets taken out instantly. This is a Lord which is favoring. Yes, Team NMG takes the Lord. Mega kill from the Clint. The Hayabusa taking down the opponent gold laner as well. This is a team fight which is gonna decide who is gonna take a further objectives. As Vexana just destroys the Grandeur, as Louis takes out the gold laner of the opponent team as well. There's Hayabusa getting the kill, and this is gonna be a
Oh!
Oh my god, okay.
That was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate.
We feel it from the Cassius desk right here.
Oh man, it just reminded me of you playing that hero, the other day when you just walked into your death. So yeah, like should happen. I mean, things happen like that. So yeah, that's nothing to be worried about. So yeah, once again, this is like nothing. This is nothing short from entertaining. This is like we asked for entertainment, and are you not entertained, man? So yeah, this is again.
Kufra jumping into Natalia for now. These two teams are entertaining us thoroughly, to be honest, Shen. Their gameplays might not be objective worthy, but they're definitely entertainment worthy.
Absolutely, as you can see again, the Kufra going in, and he will get that ultimate onto him. Oh,
all four people know. Is Hayabusa gonna be trying? Can Hayabusa get the cleanup? Clint gets one, but I think for now there's nothing. There's gonna be nothing else. As one turret falls for Team UC, Hayabusa jumps in once again. Okay, Louis gets the bad end of the gun right there. Hayabusa survives with 1 HP. So far Team UC are playing very, very risky, but they are getting the rewards for now, as Clint is pretty far. Can he survive and make great out of the situation? When this is for the cover up, and this is gonna be great. Clint with the Blade gets the kill. That is Blade from Levy. As we see, Brody is back, but Brody's oh my god, Clint, the damage from the Clint is awesome for now.
I mean, what do you even say? It's just so back and forth. The team fights, it's never stops. It's just, it's just like forever. You just look at the other end of the map, and there's another fight brewing in. And again, I think this time around, the side of Team Unknown Champion are prioritizing those, objective take a lot more than the last game. So I'm pretty happy that, at least I get something to talk about. So with that, all the second tier turrets have been taken down, and just the bot lane one is standing. And with the Lord spawning in, I think the Unknown Champions will just make it, just force it out and take it down for themselves. So I think it's a good word coming in. But again, near the blue buff, you can see a lot of poke coming onto that Terisla. So once again, it's a stalemate, but not for too long, I believe. You're right, Roots.
I think both the lanes for Team NMG are actually Team UC are doing different jobs right now. Clint, on the one hand, is dominating, but there is Kufra with a jump. He is going to land on Hyros, not going to waste the Tyrant's Rage. So on one point, Clint is heavily dominating his lane, but Tesla, on the other hand, is having a hard time against the Xbox. Xbox is gonna be on the radar. And the Sanity being popped so early. This is a killing spree from the Hayabusa. Nice quad shot of kill. This is gonna be a second kill as he gets the Bog as well. He is recalling right now. He is in a position to show off. Team NMG are hanging on to the bricks of a collapse. Kufra jumps in once again. Kufra gets taken out. Monster kill for the Clint. There's another kill for the Hayabusa. Shutdown is gonna be only valid as there's the Brody, but only Brody survives for the defense. Louis is coming in off the spawn. Can Clint end it right now? He's not looking for an endo. He's looking for the kills. Clint has the damage. Can he survive and get the kill of a Louis? No, he's not gonna try it out. They have the side lanes to push as well. Team UC got to look for the objectives. If they throw it out right now, who knows if they get a next opportunity.
Yes, certainly, but this like it seems like two of the inhibitors will be lost from that one Lord push, that to a level one Lord, and there's a lot of value the side of Team Unknown Champion are working out with. But once again, this does open the base wide open. It's just around 50% HP, 50 to 60% HP, and if the side of Team Unknown Champion go for another aggressive play, it might be an end to this game.
That is true. For now, as we can see, the goal lead is 10k for Team UC. So NMG, even though they have played well, they do not look in a very favorable circumstance right now. The other Lord is going to spawn in 40 seconds. Not if Team UC has something to say about it. Science Rage being countered twice. So this is going to be the end for Cooper. Great counter coming out from Team NMG. They're down but not quite knocked out for now. They're throwing in the punches. They're trying to win their weight class. For now, they're trying to push in. Hayabusa jumps in once again. He cannot just resist the opportunity. As of now, as Team UC is desperate to close this one out, and Team NMG are just being rock solid defenses for the team. For now, Hayabusa is trying every bit to get onto the backline. The one is showing insane contributions that I think the Lord is spawning out, so Team UC should concentrate on taking that Lord and finishing this out for once. As we have seen, Shinryu, if we see an shutdowns, we are going to see a change in the flow of the game.
Definitely, they need a shutdown onto that Clint. Since they do not have a backline. Oh my goodness, the penalty zone connecting onto three members. I think they are going under for another fight. As you can see, the members are really chunked low, and the last insanity will be used. And I think that might be 2 kills going in the favor of Team NMG. And again, the fight is bringing in. This Unknown Champions are trying to get some control back, but the members are too low. Clint going for the cleanup, but will not be able to do so. But that's a 4-4-2 trade going in the favor of Team NMG this time around. But they did get the Lord. So I don't know if it'll be an end or not, but once again, what a team fight.
I think it is going to be an easy defense, and I think Tesla used the penalty zone too early. To be honest, his team was very much engrossed with the Lord take, so I think there was some communication issue, as the penalty zone was correct, but Tesla only could connect with the penalty zone, not to be followed up with any damage. Later on, the Kufra and the team came up, but due to the haste of the situation, I think Team UC couldn't position themselves well enough to take great advantage of the team fight.
Yeah, definitely. Despite being so ahead, they did not get the placement correct. So with the small placement, the Luid can deal a lot of damage with her duality. So that really, played a great part, as well as the last insanity was there, to deal those 2 damage to the tanky frontliners. But once again, you can see the side of Team Unknown Champion are trying to go for another, point to take a skirmish or a fight potentially, but they're just being careful that they do not throw away the lead that they have. But oh my goodness, look at that.
Kufra missing the jump on this occasion at the penalty zone as well. So both of them missing the shots for now. This is not great for Team UC. The more time passes, the lesser the goal lead becomes. It was 10k before, now it's just around 5k. So this is going to be interesting to see. Actually, it's exactly around the 4k mark for now. So as we say, UC has to close it out. They have to find a way.
Oh!
Look at a flicker! Tyrant's revenge onto the backline. Killing spree for the Brody though. Can Team UC capitalize on this situation? None of them die. It was such a great engage by the Kufra. I think definitely there is a communication gap in Team UC, as this is not turning out to be a great event. Louis, okay. Louis just push check for now. Okay, sending Xbog right there, but Xbog has no luck for now. So far we can see Team NMG has a golden opportunity to make a comeback. The Lord is going to spawn in more or less 20 seconds. What do you think, Shinryu? Can we see a great comeback here?
I think with the base wide open and all the inhibitors being taken down, it might be a bit difficult to go for an extended Lord fight. But again, you can see the Hayabusa going in with the Quad Shadow, and the Winter Crown will be there from both the members to just dismantle that damage coming in. But the Hayabusa in the back quad will be taken down. But look at the damage from the Clint, almost taking that Brody down. But once again, the minions are marching down. Will they look for an end here is the question.
I think Clint should not go in to that team fight. He is pretty low. He has to escape. Cooper is there. Okay, Kufra gets the Brody. The Trident's revenge has been denied though. Both of them walking away with 1 HP. This is disastrous for Team UC, as there is gonna be a cleanup coming up from Team NMG. Can they actually get the kills? Clint is gonna survive with the flicker. Not so much for the Tesla and the Kufra. They are gonna meet. That's straight into the faces. So this is gonna be just the Lord which is left to be taken from Team NMG, and they're gonna be right back into the competition.
Just to point it out that none of the turrets from the side of Team Unknown Champion have been touched properly by Team NMG, and they just win that fight at the 16-minute mark, and they are looking for a what potential comeback. But look at the damage onto that. Hylos will be taken down, but the Hayabusa is back, doing a lot of damage, getting 2 kills, and might steal the Lord away. Or no, the Xbox will be able to take it for himself, for his team, and he also gets a kill for at Hayabusa. So I think Team NMG are looking a lot better from how they started off.
If Hayabusa got that lot steal, this would have been an highlight worthy of a clip right there. But unfortunately, Hayabusa was good, but just not that good to get the lot. But this lot is going to be defended pretty well. They do not have the mid laner as well as the roamer from the side of Team NMG. So this is going to be great defense for Team UC. A lucky one at that. And finally, I think Team NMG are going to get the first turret. Yes, Shin is so happy right now that objective is taken finally.
I mean, what do we even expect, for a game which is going for 17 minutes? At least few turrets needs to be taken down as the side of Team... Oh, wait. Diversion play coming in. Are they going for a play? Oh, wait a minute. Look at that play coming in. And they will get 2 members and they're chunked really low and might get 2 kills. The, Eternal Guard won't do anything but just extend the time. But again, the Hayabusa going in with the Quad Shadow. But as well as the Oki Shadow kill will not get any kill. Not enough damage with members being concentrated at one place. But this is just speaking bad for the side of Team Unknown Champion. They are slowly, throwing the lead away here, Roots.
Exactly. I mean, Louis' diversions only work when you have certain farm lead, but they didn't have it so far. But right now it's so dangerous because Louis has the farm. The shutdown, although Hayabusa gets the shutdown on the Brody, that is great to see as well. So Brody is on a 7-6-8. Hayabusa jumps in again with the Cross Shadow, and they are gonna try to chip down the members of NMG so that they can be finished off later. Clint is in a bad situation. Flicker's being used by both teams, but Clint is somehow going to survive. Xbox needs to get back. Hayabusa trying to steal the buff of Ranger, but isn't successful so far.
Oh, but wait a minute. Oh my goodness, a jump from the Kufra, and there comes the set. And you can see the Eternal Guard will connect, and the members are losing their immortality slowly, and 2 members will get taken down instantaneously. The base are already there, as you can see. The Terizla trying to lock that base down, and the members will be rotated, and all they want is the turret. Finally, the objective is being focused here, Roots, and with that, the side of Team Unknown Champion will finally be emerging as the victor for this best of 3 series, which extended for I don't know how long, maybe forever.
Exactly. And I mean, the play of the match definitely goes to Living Death from Team UC with those flicker engages and the 3-man, 4-man, 5-man Tyrant's Revenge. I mean, that is worthy of appreciation from any perspective. Team NMG tried their best, but I mean, when your jungler has some network issues, this is going to be hard always to make a comeback. They valiantly fought and actually made a comeback, but Team UC just got the better team fight on that occasion, and it was an end to their sad story.
Absolutely, like I mentioned, there was no person to mark that backline. They had the Louis, but the diversion plays were just not there in the early game. Like you mentioned, with the lack of damage, it was not nearly enough to go for that kind of play. And because of that, the Clint was really farmed early on. As you can see, he dealt so much damage, almost 46% damage of his team. So that really speaks a lot. If a marksman can deal that sort of damage, it's really bad for the other team who is facing off against that kind of hero. So once again, that was a really roller coaster of a game. So we need to have one victor, and this time around it will be Team Unknown Champion moving on to the next stage of the tournament, whereas the unfortunate team from this matchup was Team NMG, who will get eliminated from the tournament. but it was a great run from their end as well, and they did put up a valiant effort to to have a stay in this tournament. But unfortunate is the word once again for them, because they have to take the defeat this time around.
Totally true, and there's nothing much which can be said. Clint dealing about half the damage of his team, and if the team NMG had the better opportunity, maybe they could have done better. But Clint was just a menace this whole match. As you pointed out, Shin, that there was no backlane diver, and I mean the Bog tried, but there was just so much he can do with the farm deficit. Also, I think the early game being spoiled was the biggest setback for Team NMG. They tried to make a comeback, but wasn't destined to be so.
Yes, this kind of upsets will be coming through our tournament, because there are some more teams which have to play tomorrow, and there have to be some unfortunate teams which will be getting knocked out. But kudos to the winners for making it up to the next stage. So with that, we have to call it a night. And it was amazing to have my brother Roots from all the way from the Crown Championship India. So if you guys have not watching that, you should watch that too, because a lot of great matchups are going up at that place as well. So shout out to that and Roots as well. So yeah, guys, Roots, any final words before we sign off?
Yeah, well, this was a pleasure, absolute pleasure to be in Yama Esports. And I believe this is a match worthy of being casted. So thank you so much, Shinryu, for giving me this opportunity. And definitely, guys, do follow Yama Esports for more action-packed gameplay like this every night. And this is going to be it for tonight. And guys, just take care, stay well, have lots of water, and stay healthy. Peace out.